Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, yes, sir. Mm-hmm. That's right, Uncle Phil. You know what it's time for? That's right. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna make it a full playthrough this time. Yeah.
Back to scratch. Music power.
Skip. Ah, thanks, copyright. So glad we're in the future where you can't even play a damn intro. Ah, man. You know they wish they could sue for it. If they could, they would. Yep, we're going to be starting a brand new playthrough. Underground in celebration of Pro Skater 1, Pro Skater 4, and 3 coming out. Not that I'm that excited for it, but I feel like before I play that, I should have this up on the channel. I think I might want to do a playthrough of, Pro Skater 3 and 4. I hate that fucking title, dude. Like, Pro Skater 3 plus 4. Why not just call it Pro Skater 3X? Jesus, you already did it before. I know, we're gonna have plus signs. As if we're, like, doing addition. Pro Skater 3 plus 4. What are you gonna get with that? Not another Tony Hawk game. It's a fuck-ass title. Anyway, we're starting new today. Well, I shouldn't hit. Okay, fucking new game isn't even here. Starting brand new out this bitch. Let's go. Of course, you can't even have the music playing. You know. Wouldn't Sick be locked off unless I beat it before? I guess I have. In that case, I should be able to design my board from the beginning of the game, but I hadn't even unlocked that. Either way, let's start fresh. At least we'll have Spotify to play some DMCA bullshit. Oh shit, but this is gonna be copyright. Ah shit, are they gonna get me for this? Ah damn, better talk over it. Hey, YouTube.
Check it, man. Muska is actually coming to this dump for a skate demo. Get dressed, let's go.
Don't even try to copyright me. They only played the song for a maximum of 10 ass seconds with a whole bunch of sound effects in there. It wasn't even the whole song. See, and now, okay, we can click on some Spotify and at least have some chilling. All right. At least we have this. I was trying to find a playlist for this. Brother couldn't. Brother could not. So I said, you know what, fuck it. We're just gonna throw on the classic lo-fi bullshit. All right. Brand new shit, let's go. I'm gonna play Becky. No. Daisy, the fucking unlockable character in Pro Skater 4. That's what they're supposed to be. She's missing the fucking high heels, the stripper heels. Crazy. I mean, I guess everyone who's a Tony Hawk fan would know, but they really hired a stripper to be just like an unlockable character in Pro Skater 4. Maybe she did more than just that, but what the hell? Rasta Papilis. Who the fuck are all these? Tiger Swallow? Big Lion. What the fuck? It's She-Hulk. In a big pimpin' Eddie. Wow. They put a pimp in this bitch. Big Pimpin' Eddie. That's hilarious. There ain't gonna be no Big Pimpin' Eddie in the fucking new one. Becky. Damn. Becky has something fucked up with her hands going on. What the fuck is wrong with her hands? Road rash. I was just playing that earlier today. I guess we'll start with Daisy and like change up from there. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. She has painted toes. How? Since when do all females have painted toes? I don't know. I never see them damn feet. I'm not into that kink. Speaking of, this bitch has some size 15 feet. Those big ass things. And her flip-flops don't even fit. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we're gonna start off with Daisy and edit her up. We're making Sammy. That's how we go. We're gonna start this off from the very beginning. We're not gonna edit out the creation. You're gonna sit down and join me for this shit. Join Sammy in the creation so we can go pro and whoop Eric's ass. I'm not sure if this is like a second file on this. If this is already beaten Sammy from the trap. Hometown, the trap. Ah, shit. I have to get my buttons back. I'm used to playing this on GameCube. The bitch trap house. Sammy from the trap house. Yes, yes. The dealers on Elm Street. Secretly, we're a part of them. You thought it was a twist that Eric was? Nah, that's the real twist. That's where we're from. My brother can't spell. I'm over here worried about my mic cutting out. I gotta get a new mic. From the trap house. We'll go 25. Mic check. Alright. I got faith it'll stay stable. It'll stable. I don't need none of that. No bull. Now let's see what face we want. This one's not bad. Yeah, that one definitely worse. That one looks like a thumb. Don't I normally go with the Asian? You know those Asians. Don't even got him in this game. Racist. How can you exclude the persuasion? Fucking tan. I'm just noticing how some of them come with like makeup and shit. I think this one's alright, I guess. I mean, it's not like it matters too much. This isn't fucking, it's like Sims. At all. I'm gonna go with this one. Now let's... Oh shit. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done that. Damn, what the fuck? What the hell is with this skin? You cannot change any of these colors. I remember changing skin colors. Is it the... Okay, it's that. I'm trying to make a yellowish pigment of a skin. It's impossible. Something yellow based. But shit. Is that the best I'm gonna get? I mean, something looks splotchy and wrong about it. This is more yellow, but I'm not getting any more Asian than that. I guess we'll deal with that. I don't know, Rick. I don't know. Something about this looks very 2000 fucking 3. What's that above the nips? What the fuck are these blue dots? You see that? What is that? Anyway, I guess we're making a Brazilian. I kind of like this one too. I never go with the braids. Normally I make a dude. I mean, I've made a girl before and beaten it with this. Or beaten it, you know, I've beaten it with both. But this time, we're going with the nips. You know, guys don't have those. Speaking of Brazilian, maybe I'll go with this one. I don't know, something about it. I mean, the back of that neck. God damn, that's a thick ass neck. Jesus Christ. Why is his neck so thick? God damn. Is that neck thick or is it just me? That is buff. She works that shit out. Getting that shit strong. Alright. Let's not try to spend too much time in this fucking character creator. It's not like you have hat hair with that. Yeah, of course not. Alright, the most important part. Do we have a nice regular tank top? Okay, we kinda do. I mean, it's a little too short, and this one's a little too long. Something in the middle? Probably not. See, something like that. That tank top size. Oh, look at this bullshit. Damn it. I didn't skip any. Wow, the shirt variety is not... Wow, it's kind of ass in this game for the chicks. It was a lot more... I remember a lot more options, even in Pro Skater 4. Am I tripping? Or did Pro Skater 4 and 3 have more? The V-neck t-shirt isn't bad. Oh, Jesus, we're not wearing the fucking bum tank. Oh, fuck it, I guess we're going supremely basic in this bitch. You already know the fucking... you already know it's gotta be like baggy pants with this. Come on. It's not that hard to envision what the fuck I'm gonna be going with. See, I kind of like it already. Maybe too baggy. Maybe too baggy, maybe not. Let's see. Get some shoes in here. The 50s. I always go with the 50s. I don't know. The fake Converse. Who doesn't? Actually, I don't always go with that, but... Well, I do. Second choice would be the, where are they at? No. Where are my, like, slip-on Vans? At the top? At the tip? Oh. At the top. At the tip. Boyfict. They're just a little red. There we go. Boyfict. Yeah, see, they would be good, but they're just too big around the ankles. It looks weirdly misshapen. Like, Jesus, those bell bottoms. Hell no. Hell. Where's Eric? I want to whoop his ass already. Kind of like these. Jesus, just what the fuck is with those hips? Well, I guess she is Brazilian. That's not bad, isn't it? Kind of like it. But for some reason, Those calves look crazy. She looks like a Pixar mom. Jesus, tell me that's not like 3 times as thick. I mean, it doesn't fit at all. That looks strange. I'd have to make those thighs small and maybe it would look better. Alright. Let's see. Damn, she still has fucked up hands. What is wrong with her hands, dude? We're gonna tat it up. Tat it. Tat it up. I wish I could have a fucking nose piercing. But that's alright. Yeah, fine. I guess we can go with the white for now, just to speed this along as much as we can. Can we even find some tattoos? Can I put on the chest tattoo and put it down to the belly? Can? All right. Good chest tattoo. Perfect. Yeah. You put I was gonna say a demon, but it is a Grimmy. Oh shit, put the fucking Sage 6-palm shit. She has a fucking Jinchuriki in there. You gotta put that sealed jutsu on her ass. She got a Kurama in there. I like this one. I like that circle one the most. Yeah. Okay. Actually, no. No. We're just gonna go back with the Grimmy. Oh, Grim. Alright, let's get some arm tats. Let's see. I'm a professional in this. I've been doing this for years. Hold on. I'll find something that looks alright. Actually, these all look fucked up. I don't think they're supposed to look like this. But alright, okay, alright. Oh yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up for sure. Tavern. A bottle and a kiss. Jesus, what's wrong with these tattoos? Alright. Hello. There we go. Now she looks like a WNBA player now. Looks like a fucking armband. And I was hoping for some kind of good sleeve. I must have forgot what game I had. I guess that's alright. Fine. Left. You gotta have different ones for the left. They don't have the same. Yep, they have the same exact ones on both arms. Okay. So all you gotta do is go on, grab it, and spin that bitch around. Okay, never mind. Tattoos weren't as advanced in these earlier games. We got some shit tattoos. Alright. She's a good girl anyway. She's not out for the money. She doesn't get tattooed. Yeah, she does. Alright, I guess that'll be that. Looks kind of weird, but big butt, Brazilian butt. We're going to be having some accessories on that anyway. No. Not the spikies. Oh, you know which one I always use? The fucking wrist tape. Always falling. Always eating shit. I used to just have one on one hand, but since I actually skate with both wrist guards, always gotta use protection. Where's your gear, bro? There we go. Boy fic. Now we just got to get to this scale. Fix that up, and we're Gucci booty. Chest. What the hell? Wait. This is not Sims. This is just gonna make it wider. You buff ass brolic. No. Waist. Oh goodness. Keep that how it was. It's those thighs that we gotta fucking descale. Jesus Christ. Gotta try to have it looking slightly regular. It looks like fucking Squidward when he ate Krabby Patties. Calves can actually go bigger. It's funny how, like in this game, you really adjust your scaling to make the clothes look regular, not for any desire to change your body form. All right, calves and feet. Calves kind of bigger, yeah. Feet small. All right, that's looking all right. Oh, just one last thing. Let's make this black. There we go. And give it a logo. Well, at least you got a logo. I like the Etnies. Etnies is sick. Can't even tell if it's in the middle. Is it actually centered? There we go. I like that. I like it. I'm ready. Okay. That's that. Good. And yeah, I can't design my deck yet. Of course not. Okay. So, that's done. I think we can move on now. Let's just make it Sammy. Oh, all right. Cool. Let's move on. Our Brazilian. Yeah, Sammy from Elm Street, from the Trap House.
Well, I just got my ride all set up. Sort of.
Looks like that thing's held together with duct tape. Let's go skate.
Let's ride this ghetto-ass piece of wood. Flimsy, flex, no pop, chipped. Gotta make it last. I've been skating this board for 5 months. Oh, that is stretching. That's really pushing
Home
it.
sweet home. What a dump. At least it has some killer spots.
At least.
The old pool down by the high school, Scabland, the drainage ditch on the south side of town, and Elm Street, our own little strip of paradise, complete with drug dealers who hate skateboarders.
Had to say it twice. Oh shit, terrible. All right.
Check this out.
All right.
Check this out.
Okay, it's both of them. Nice. All right. Officially starting. Officially. Part 1 of Underground. Let's go. Let's jump in. Speed run.
What up,
I'm going to
Eric?
finish this in 3 parts.
Hey, help me out
Help
here.
me out here.
I was just skating, minding my own, and the dealers grabbed my board. They tore it apart and they threw the pieces up on the roof.
Oh shit.
My knee's wrecked. Could you grab them for me?
No. Okay.
Aw, man.
Exactly. She looks extremely different than how I normally make the females in this game. I guess I, for once, didn't pick the white girl. You know, that's rare with my skin color.
Here, I'll hold your deck.
Okay, let's not say rare. Here, I'll hold your dick. My what? Oh, get out of here. This is simples. But this fucking song is so goddamn repetitive. I can't wait for the next one.
Thanks. Here's your deck back. Hey, while I'm getting my ride set up again, let's see if you remember a couple of things.
My deck?
You can get off the board to get over terrain that would normally be hard or impossible to skate over.
Impossible or hard.
So, give this a try. First, get off your board, then jump over the barriers.
Mm-hmm. We know. It's just another run through. We've all played it. You know? But how many playthroughs have we seen of it? I think I've only watched one. I haven't really looked out to see other people play this all the way through. Not really at all, no. Right on to the next.
Now that you're done prancing on and off your board, let's actually skate.
Huh? Now that you're done. See, Eric's knee is fucked up. My knee is fucked up. He probably hurt his knee skating, and I hurt my knee skating. His knee is gimped, and our part the same, even if we don't know it. We all think we're just because we're living. What the fuck did Hugh say? Hey Hugh, where you been? In the river, scaring some folk. I'm just trying to say we're all one, bitch, and we all skate, even if we don't. Okay, never mind. See, that's the guy that's gone over too far, trying to fucking please the world with positive reinforcement. Get the fuck out of here. Not everything is sunshine and daisies. We got enough of that.
At least I'm not too gimped to prance.
You know, she's
How's
looking
your knee?
good. With that buff-ass neck. Damn, you could break a brick on that neck. Jesus, that neck is buff. But I like the look. For some reason, at first I was iffy about the skin tone, but matched with the hair, it looks so good I didn't even go to change the hair color. Normally I make some purple hair chick. Some e-girl streamer ass looking chick. But she actually looks like when you would catch at the park.
This.
Simple, Eric. So simple.
Well, someone's been practicing. Okay, Mr. Hawk, try this one. Bust a grab, then revert it as you land. Let's see you do it a few times.
Oop. Of course I fucked one up.
Yeah. But can you revert it to a manual?
Question of the day. Which game did this intro better? This one or American Wasteland? Back when it came to
That's it.
teaching you how to
Enough
revert
warming
in a
up.
manual.
You can't beat my score, and you know it.
Why try? Alright, Eric. Wait. This is on sick mode, right? I did pick sick mode, 'cause that's what it's supposed to be on. I think it's sick mode. Yeah. We don't play this on normal. Who does that? What a scrub. Go wash my dishes, you fucking sponge. Go scrub them. Playing on easy mode? Get out of here. Your thumbs don't work? What? Playing on easy. Ought to be a damn shame. Do I even have the McTwist? Oh, I do. Where's my lippies? On the wires. There we go. Gotta get these stats up like one way or another. I'm gonna do that shit off screen. To hell with that.
Whatever.
San Andreas wasn't the only first one to turn into an RPG. Tony Hawk was too. Kind of, I guess. Raising your stats in this game does kind of feel like grinding. Funny. I'm hilarious. Man, that's too bad about the soundtrack. I should be hearing some Armageddon. Or Iron Galaxy.
Want to roll with the Street Warriors? gotta pay the cost to be the boss. Alright, cause I'm such a sweetheart, I'll give you a chance. Take my car and cruise past all the cones, and get back here before I get paid.
You know this is old school, and you still have to press. Well, you know what? I guess not. Well, for an action game,
Make it
yeah.
and you're in. Drive bad and it's a knife in the belly. Sorry, gang policy.
I was gonna say, you know this is old school when you gotta press A for every single, like, dialogue box, but that's not old school at all. It's pretty fucking normal. Swipe in. Oh yeah, this is just a regular old playthrough. We've all been there. If you haven't played this game, I feel bad for you. Especially if you do anything athletic. And doing nothing but going to the gym does not count. I mean, honestly, how realistic is that? How many people go to the gym just to go to the gym? I mean, not people that just. I guess I'm talking about like people that try to like really get buff. I guess there's a lot.
You're nuts, Junior. Come back and kick it anytime. You're a street warrior now.
I'm just saying I don't really count them as like athletes. If you're just getting fit, that's one thing. But like, how many people going to the gym actually do something with that body that they're creating? And how many just go for the looks? I don't know. I just canceled my membership this month. Fuck out of here.
You psyched to see Muska's demo?
Yeah.
Bet you are.
I love
Hey,
that laugh he
since you
does.
punks aren't in school, why don't you go put up some flyers? I'll give you free tickets to the demo.
That one.
Try.
Got the combo these? I'm not gonna find out. I'm just gonna do it. I think I have the combo one. Oh shit. Let's not forget about our Smith glitch. Fun fact, do a Smith. It'll reset your balance meter, and you can keep that combo a-going. Unless you fuck your Smith. I guess you don't have to combo him. Okay.
Hey, Muska's
Sometimes
demo
being
about to
ass is
start.
the way.
Let's check it out.
Muska's dim. Nice. Classic. Nostalgic. I'm pretty sure that was a big flip. I mean, it looked like a pressure flip, big flip.
Yo, check this out.
It almost just sounded like shit in his car crashing and falling over.
It's louder than a Metallica concert in there. I also had bulletproof siding put in and 7 screens for my DVD player. Muska, chillin'. Where? Australia?
See? That's how you hook it up. I mean, what's he done? Pop down a few rails and he's traveling the world, living like a king.
I love how you actually go to Australia in the next game. Once
wow,
you start living
Muska
the pro
in
life.
Jersey? Unreal. I wonder if anyone could impress him.
Will I be doing Underground
You
2?
could bust some nice lines
I
there.
don't know. I don't think so. I like this one a lot more. But, I mean, sky's the limit, I guess. I sort of have to edit my tricks up. I used to get so into this, I'd make up special tricks, but not just specials. I would just, like, make my own flip tricks specials. So I can press, like, up
what
and
else we got
square
right here?
just for a front side or like a backside flip that looks good.
This
I would
spot
just
looks
make
cool.
a kickflip and a 180, blend it real well, time it. Like, and it makes no sense because I can just do a kickflip and spin like that, right? But I play in regular stance. So like spinning backside, I would have to hit the bumper. But I would just make that into a special. And plus I'd make the flip slower and I'd give the
Hey,
kickflip a
what's up, man?
catch.
That was a sick line you had
I
back
wouldn't
there.
just make it a kickflip and a
Whoa,
180.
Chad Muska? I'm a huge fan.
Dang, man, that's some ghetto ride you got rolling, though.
Sure is.
Yeah, but I'm pretty broke. I gotta make it last.
I hear you, man. Back in Vegas, I had no money, no place to stay, nothing, man, until my first shop sponsor hooked me up. So why don't you head down to your shop, check out their riders, and try to get hooked up. And yo, Merry Christmas.
Thanks.
and try to get hooked up.
Mr. Peralta's not here
But
right
just don't
now.
expect
If you want to
free
be sponsored
stuff.
by a skate shop, you'll need to impress the riders on his team. If you get us to sign off on you, you're in.
Fingerboard sponsorship is so fucking dumb. I mean, at least with actual skate sponsorship, you do get free boards. But I remember one time, this guy almost put me on this bushing company, and I expressed my excitement for his first shipment. And doing that made him not want to put me on the team because he saw me as someone who just wanted free stuff.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
I'm like,
Okay,
fuck
then.
you
Let's see what you can do using
and
our
your nice
setup
ass
here.
bearings. I mean bushings. Didn't even care. That whole scene is dumb as fuck anyway. Fuck that whole fingerboard scene. That shit's cool when you're 15, 16, 17. Give a shit when you're like past 20, past 25. Shit is dumb. Waste of time.
Oh, ankle, ankle.
It's better to be the guy making product and shipping it out and turning that into a business than trying to fingerboard your way into that like whole scene. Dumb, stupid. It's just gonna be like a whole stack of clips in 5 years. Like, who cares? I'm over here bitching so hard I'm fucking skating like shit. There we go. Let's move on and get out of Jersey as fast as we can. Jersey locals. And then it turns to
You're
night
Joey,
weirdly
right?
in a minute.
I want to get sponsored by Mr. Peralta, too.
Right on. Well, let's see what you got. I got 3 little tests I give newbies. So go up one side of the little trash pipe we got going and spine transfer.
I just spine into the trash.
Cool. Now do a flip trick as you spine into the trash. Come here.
What the fuck? What the hell? Big ass kickflip to fakie.
Let's see some variety. I'm gonna yell out tricks and you're gonna do them, if you can.
I don't know if this is gonna work, but with my fucked up knee, which I didn't even like hit, I think it was from a weird fall last month, and I hadn't really skated or did any kind of like physical therapy or like much exercise at all. So I just been like chilling on it. But now that I'm skating again this next month, now it's starting to hurt a little bit. Like I can only skate for like 2 hours until I can barely jump anymore. So I'm hoping that, you know, throughout the next month with like constant skating, it'll just like wear itself back into use. Let's hope, let's say, let's wish. And I don't know if this is gonna work, but I put like my ankle weights back on just for the experiment of like maybe if there's more weight on my ankles pulling down my leg whenever I'm walking around or going up and down stairs,
Let's
like
see if you
it'll
got the
pull
cojones
his
to
socket
impress Stacy
into
Peralta.
normalcy.
Meet me on the
You
roof.
know,
Use
pull
the quarter
the
pipe to get
kneecap.
up to roof height, then hold left and jump off your board onto the roof.
You see how the camera pans up? So like, you know, it's supposed to be us shaking our head and shit. Oops. Hold on. Get the fuck up here.
Nicely done.
Thank
now I
you.
want you to transfer between the houses.
What the? Look. I'm sorry. But look at that ass. Hold on. The thighs are so thick, but the ass is like a little cupcake. I mean, it's curvy, but it's like someone chopped off half of it. You got half the cheeks.
To transfer, come down the ramp and angle
But all the
yourself so your
hips.
jump carries you across the space between the houses. What are you doing? Nice. Now spine back down and I'll tell Mr. Peralta you've got skills.
I think you mean Skittles, Sean. You haven't met Todd yet.
Hey, Sean, what are you doing out here?
Shh. The dealers took off with some gear from the shop. I'm trying to figure out how to get it back.
Where'd they take it? Their place on Elm?
Yeah, left it on the front porch.
Hey, that's my home. We are from the trap house. Smells like burning carpet in that bitch. That someone pissed on.
Looks like I'm gonna have to sneak over to Elm Street and get it back.
Might be dog piss that someone didn't wash, but piss nonetheless.
Most of them are pretty fried, so it should
That's
be
the name of the
just
next
out of
episode,
earshot.
piss
But
nonetheless.
they're unpredictable and dangerous.
But they're pretty fried.
Wait, kid, it's too dangerous.
Just that doing this mission during Halloween hits different. Was she running like she had her board in her hand for a second? The animation went weird.
Well, look, I got the
He can teleport. That's what he's doing here. Clearly.
Awesome. You know, you should get back to Peralta's before you get caught.
He
What
already
about you?
sounds high. Just tripping. Like he was just over there, and the time it took for us to run here, he somehow skated up. That's how you know he's fiending. He's on that crack. He somehow fucking just ran over here so fast and got high, and the time it took for me to get here. And I got here fast as fuck. You couldn't heat a hot pocket in the time I took to get here. I got here quick.
Me? Oh, yeah, I gotta finish doing something here. These guys are gonna pay.
Eric, you're gonna get me in troubles.
I'm looking for the owner, Mr. Peralta. Wait, are you the Stacy Peralta?
Sure
That's
am.
me.
Did you see my
The
movie?
guy my skaters have been talking about?
Well, I hope so. I'd like to be sponsored by your shop.
Yeah, so would everybody else. I'll tell you what. Make me a sponsor me video. Show me what makes you different than Bobby B down the street, okay? And please don't hand me anything from the same old spots in New Jersey, dude.
Let's
'cause
talk
I've
some
seen
Tony
it all.
Hawk after this.
Done. No local spots and different tricks.
Like somehow.
Dude,
Okay.
I just talked to Stacy Peralta.
They know. Those gangsters
Pay attention
know it was
here.
me.
Pay attention,
What are you
and you'll see
talking
Eric's
about?
eyes
When I
twitching.
got back to my house last
His-
night,
his
they were parked
irises.
outside waiting for me. I gotta get the hell out of here. My cousin's
Right
got a place
now.
in New York.
You see his
You
eyebrows?
gotta help me get to the train station across the river.
Eyebrows are twitching. He's a crack fiend. I told you what he was doing last night. Did you not believe me? Dude was sniffing and smoking that Schmidt. Very small detail. And also, if they're remastering, see, that's why they should have just remade Pro Skater 3 and 4. Well, yeah, because if they would have remade it, imagine how much of a bigger impact this remake would have had if it just had cutscenes and actual story like this. That's what's missing from Tony Hawk. That's why 5 failed. Well, 5 failed because it was ass. But like, for some reason, whenever these fucking brilliant genius developers are trying to make a Tony Hawk game, they always want to go back to the classic fucking style. Like, bitch, what about story? What about characterization? What about, like, plot? And, like, I don't care what you fucking say, Underground has the best story in the whole franchise. This game actually feels like a movie. Underground 2 feels like an episode of Viva La Bam. And this one and American Wasteland. This one and American Wasteland have the best stories. I would say this game has more of a skater story, and American Wasteland is just more of like a story. It's like a movie story. I don't know. It's like American Wasteland has a lot of interaction with like people in the city. American Wasteland really makes you feel like you're in the city, but this one makes you feel like you're skating in the city. Like all the characters are like all about just like skating, most of them. But you meet a lot of people in American Wasteland who are just like, well, what the fuck? I feel like in American Wasteland, there's so many side characters, like the fucking construction worker, and like what, like that the graffiti artist, the bum that's like, hey, skate rat. There's a lot more like interaction with people in the city. In this game, you're interacting with skaters only, mostly. You don't really talk to people who don't really skate or like interact with them. They're not in cutscenes. Underground 2 has a lot more city stuff as well, but this one's like hardcore, just skating. God, our stats are so ass. It's not me, it's my stats. Okay, next one. Oh, we just have to talk to him. It's the only mission.
If they find me, it'll be my name on this headstone. I'm hiding here with Headstone Harry. But if we bring him some scrap metal, he says he'll bang us out our ramp. And if we can get it set up, the street warriors say they'll give us a tow to get speed. Jumping the bridge is the only way to get past the cops.
So cinematic.
Quick, you gotta get the stuff for the ramp.
All right, I'll grab the shit. That's a good looking trick. Vario Hill back crook. You see a lot of Vario Hill back nose grinds in real life, but who's Vario Hill back crooking? Someone from Brazil. I think the best thing about this new remake is just gonna be character creation and playing online. But I bet you this game still won't have free skate online because they're so fucking smart.
Need to get to the other side of the bridge, huh? No problem. Those pigs can't stop us.
It's the dumbest
Grab the back of my ride and I'll get you up to speed.
About
then you try to clear the bridge.
Pro Skater 1+2. Only having free skate for... Wait. Did they even have free skate for private lobbies? I don't think they did. Because I played with a lot of people. And like... and added them and stuff like that, and we'd come back and play again a couple nights later. I don't remember ever gathering people and playing free skate. That shit didn't exist.
Damn street racing punks are up to
I didn't even
something
get my
again.
360 Barrel McTwist on yet. Alright, Bacon Bits. Come on, Bacon Bits.
Sorry, no skater punks allowed in the station.
Please, man.
Bacon Bits has a fucked up, weird looking tie.
Dealers are after us. We're desperate. Didn't you see us jump the bridge?
Ah, guess I was too busy stopping lying skate rats from sneaking into the station and spray painting "I am the king of no pants" on the phone kiosks.
What's your problem, Bacon Bits? Wake up on the wrong side of your mother this morning?
Why, you little...
Okay, can I stay on without falling off in one try? I don't think I got my stats up at all. I always fucking fail this, and I always try with a 5-0. You should have tried it with an oath grind. The balance meter is more lenient if you do this certain grind. Yeah, bullshit. I should have waited till I had special to do this. Oh.
Jeez.
Simple. Got body so hard it turned from fucking midday to sunset. I guess we could do this the snot nose fuck, the Fortnite fuck, that big ass nose. Is that me?
Anything around here, I rule. Show me that you're as elite as me, and I can get you a train ticket. Oh,
That must be me as a kid.
So
We got the same nose.
Called it. Nah.
No, this kid looks like... I don't know who this kid looks like. He looks like 30 in the face. Like he has forehead wrinkles already, even though he's supposed to be like 7 or probably... Okay, no, he's not no damn 7-year-old. He's probably like 13. It's too tall. No 7-year-old has a nose that fucking wide. I think I did. Never. I had a big nose from birth. Get off my back. 140,000. Damn. This might be the hardest one yet. I'm really gonna have to get my stats up. Oh shit, touching doesn't count? Or hibachi grill. I saw a hibachi truck last year, and I took a picture of it so I can call and order it sometime, and I never did. Okay, I can do this if I just land on that other island with the quarter pipe. Fuck. At least it doesn't have to be a combo. See, I can land right here. That's fine. That's perfectly fine and dandy. Dandy dickums. Perfectly fine. Okay, if we keep this up. There we go. I told you I'm a professional at this. I think I heard some crazy bitch outside screaming. It distracted me. She said, my back. And I looked out. It distracted me. What can I say? I feel like I'm playing in like smell-o-vision. For some reason, I feel like if this chick skated past me, she'd smell. I'm about to say something racist about Brazilians. What kind of food? Oh, it's random. Oh, random. What's up?
The dealers.
What's going on?
Back to their hangout.
Taking a break from Claire. My Game Pass ran out anyway. I mean, I can get some more. But I'll hold that off for now. I'm trying to get in. I think I could beat this game in a day. I mean, easily. But for that reason, that's the other reason I want to do this. Not only just to prepare for the new T.H.U.G game, but just because it could be another quick playthrough to put up on YouTube and like actually complete the whole thing without like a whole month of game time needing to go by. Oblivion.
Whoa, he's flipping a bitch. Here, take my ride.
He flipped that bitch so fast he cut him off mid-sentence. The first time in my life I ever heard the term flipping a bitch. He cursed in the game. I'm playing a cool game. Before GTA. Which came first, the chicken or the fuck? What game came first? What did you play first, T.H.U.G or GTA? If you played GTA first, which you shouldn't have if you were little, damn, then you would be like used to cursing in games. It wouldn't have hit. T.H.U.G, same. Well, yeah, same. My first T.H.U.G game was Pro Skater 3, good old PS2. But I remember having an N64. I remember my dad, both of us going into a Best Buy and getting an N64 when I was really little. Well, yeah, it doesn't mean that this one. Okay, yeah, I had the N64, but the first one was Pro Skater 3 on the PS2. But I didn't play. I don't think I knew that there was T.H.U.G on the N64 until way later. All right, and that's it for New Jersey. Let's go to New York.
Let's get the hell out of here.
I love that fucking run. That's the greatness of these old ass games. Missing that stiff animation.
Come on!
How you doing, random? Damn, her fucking mouth is like hog facing. You know she has stamina, she skates. Stamina? She don't need stamina. Just the absence of a gag reflex.
Big bad New York.
Oh yeah.
Peralta will be pumped if we can get some footy from the Brooklyn Banks, Veterans Memorial.
I'm the one that needs stamina.
The Pyramid Ledges, and 78 Water Street.
78 Water. Wet paint. I love how this spot is also in Session, but Session is ass. I'm sorry, but Session is not the best skate game. Anyone that says that only likes half of skating and probably doesn't skate that well, because if they did, then they'd be able to skate tranny, park, some rails, a mani pad, a gap, banks, ramps, ledges, vert, you know? I commented something like that on a Session thing, and I saw a reply on Instagram. And someone said something like, skating games should exclude vert. I didn't check to see what he was replying to and what I said, but it was such a dumb reply. Like, I don't even want to talk to you. I feel like just pushing whoever's face that was away and into water. 78 water. Respect to skaters, I could never. You just gotta start early. I mean, respect to people trying to learn how to skate in their 30s, because that is not a good time to try to learn. Like, everything is way much more of a big deal, and your body is just not conditioned. I don't even care if you are a gym goer, just like I was talking about before. Even if you're a gym goer, it doesn't mean your body's going to be trained for it. Just because you're strong doesn't mean you have balance. And the fact that you don't have that balance, you know, like, you're gonna fall in unexpected ways. This isn't like tripping up a curve or like falling down like a flight of stairs. Okay, it's kind of like falling down a flight of stairs if you don't know how to fall.
All right, welcome to the famous pyramid ledges.
It's way easier when you're younger and you weigh like 60 pounds. The concrete is a lot more forgiving. Yes. I'm actually going to be up all night doing this because I went out to go skate. Tell me why the weather was pretty decent all day. You know, it's hot here, so you got to wait till the sun goes down. As soon as I'm driving up there, it wasn't even that windy when I got in my car. On the way up there, I went to Walmart. Came out of Walmart. Fucking crazy wind. I'm like, good timing, weather. Someone turned on the nope button. I have to drive my ass back home. And then, like, I get home and 3 hours later, the wind calms down. Like, of course you do. Why is it that the sun and moon has control over wind?
The waterfront is pretty work these days, but you can still find some skatable benches and rails.
Because the moon actually makes the water, the tides rise up and it makes a big gust of wind that,
yeah, science. Bullshit. That shit happened because I wanted to skate. No other reasons.
Shouldn't be skating.
So I'm going to be playing this and
up.
pulling an all-nighter. I mean, I woke up at 2 p.m. yesterday anyway. And I was already up late the night before. So I was like shifting my sleep schedule to be waking up later in the day anyway. Therefore, staying up at night is easier. And I got my caffeine here. I got some C4s. I got my caffeinated tea. This stream is brought to you by Dark Slides. If I can do one. If I can do one. It's brought to you by Dark Slides. And tea. Is it backwards? Trying to show off, balancing and showing off some tea. Now that would have been a stiff cock flex. Is brought to you by, shit was probably backwards, Tetley's. You mix this with some of this, some vanilla chai, and you mix that with some of this sweet caramel. I feel like I'm drinking Christmas. delicious. So I'm gonna be chugging down on this tea, and then I'm gonna be chugging down on some C4, maybe around 3 or 4. So that way when the sun starts to break, the park opens up at 7. So I'll be ready to go by 6. And I'll be down there so I can get a session in. One is going to be a Sunday morning. So you know that park is shit filled with little shits and their fucking dumbass parents. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys a story about how retarded parents are. Oh yeah. All this talk about, my kid, I do everything for my son, I do everything for my daughter, and when I take them to a skate park, I don't mind if they're 2 feet away from a fucking 200-pound, 6-foot black man doing a trick 2 inches from them. I'm not even gonna say anything to my kid. I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna ask my kid to watch out. I'm just gonna sit here like it's a fucking playground. Oh, but then after the kid gets hit, are you looking for a fucking lawsuit or something? You're trying to get some easy cash? Like, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? Like, are you trying to intentionally put your kid in harm's way? It's dumb. This shit just happened at the skate park the other night. Like, I bring my rail up to the park and I put it right next to the bump to ledge, and we skate up the bank and hop over the rail or grind the ledge.
Skating ain't nothing compared
so,
to working construction.
Look, it's like this.
Okay, entertain us by
throwing down a big score. Okay, let's say this is the ledge. Oh, perfect. I got the fingerboard right here. Let's say this is the ledge, right? So we, if I could get this on camera, we're coming out the bank, popping up the bank, and grinding the ledge, right? I put my rail right here next to the ledge. So it's like, the rail is right here, and the ledge is right here, right? The rail is right here. It's touching the ledge. The rail goes out 9 feet, but it's touching the ledge. And me and 3 other guys were skating over the rail, which is not even 5 feet away from the ledge. This man is gonna come and sit on the ledge like this with his like 6-year-old and probably 9-year-old, like riding right around the rail, like right here, sitting with his 2 kids while we're skating it. And it's like, his brain isn't telling him to watch out. It's not. It's not telling him to do that. I'm like, okay, I've spent over 10 years skating this park, yelling at people, well, not yelling at people, yelling across the park, hey, can you watch out? Hey, we're skating this ledge. Hey. Oh, he doesn't hear me. Gotta go up to him. Hey, we're trying to skate this ledge. Can you move? Done that for 10 years now. I'm tired of, like, you know, I'm trying to concentrate on the trick. Skating takes a lot more concentration than riding a scooter. You know, I'm like, just to ride, let alone trying to control that board in the air. So like, it's a lot harder for a skater to skate when people are in close proximity than it is for someone who's holding handlebars and doesn't have to worry about like control over their, well, like what they're doing. So I'd say it's a lot more annoying for skaters to have to deal with like swerving between people than it is for bikes. That's why bikes are allowed on the fucking street. It's a vehicle. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. It's a certified vehicle. That's why it has a motor. Yeah, bicycle. Yeah, that's a vehicle. Sure. But anyway, it's just annoying, and I'm tired of doing that. So I'm like, instead of sitting here screaming out, I'm gonna just give him a lesson. I'm just gonna ollie over the rail. Not like he's sitting on the ledge. I'm not gonna ollie on the far side. I'm not gonna ollie over the far side of the rail. I'm gonna ollie like in the middle of the rail, close to him. I'm just gonna do an ollie. I'm not gonna do some crazy shit. I'm gonna do an ollie. I know I can just, it's nothing to just pop over the rail and land it. I'm just gonna do an ollie over it, see if it clicks for him. It doesn't click. Thankfully, a homie was there, and he went up and asked him to move, but I wasn't going to. I was gonna keep skating. If he doesn't get the fucking message and my board if I just like try a big spin and my board just like randomly flies out and hits someone in the shin, maybe you'll think next time. I don't know. Because you wouldn't go sit like on the street curb with cars driving by. You wouldn't go sit on the curb with the cars driving 3 inches from your feet. You wouldn't do that, right? It should be no different. It's not a safe space. This isn't like a daycare. Goofy motherfuckers. And it's not just old ass guys that do it. Moms do that shit. And they'll bring the whole family out and just have a little like, oh, we'll put our blanket and our drinks, and this is actually a couch. It's not a skate thing. No, this is a couch to me. Okay. It's a couch. I thought I could still get that. You thought I was gonna eat shit, didn't you? Unseasoned, like chicken. Like turkey. Damn, I feel like I just heard vibration in my ear just now. What was that? It was like, my headphones are really fucking loud. Why am I hearing vibration in my headphone? What? My headphone is... Why is... My controller vibrates when I grind, but why is my headphone vibrating? There's no sound effect in this game for... I feel like I'm high or something. The fuck?
What's wrong with people these days?
It's like, and it's shaking. Like it's physical too. It's not just a sound. Weird.
Take out the other vendors and I'll give you free nuts for life.
Weird as fuck. Like what? And since when? It wasn't doing that before. Been grinding for about 2 hours. Yeah, like weird indeed, right? I'm just trying to sell my nuts. Yeah, me too. I made an OnlyFans account, but no one's buying. I gotta be like Dave Chappelle and make them smooth as eggs. And then grow the hair out on the bottom and then get a tattoo of some guy with a mean ass face and leave some hair on the bottom so he has a beard like me. This flat ass car. This car is flat as fuck, dude. Look at that. Someone stepped on this bitch. Like, look at the trunk. Scorpion? What the fuck is that license plate? This looks like a Hot Wheels car that someone like halfway melted and then stepped on. This is what you guys get for not letting homie sell his nuts. And if you know me, I love me some nuts. Pistachio, cashew, almond, pecan. Big fan. Big fan. Big dog. Big nuts. Hell yes. Actually, I should start putting nuts in my oatmeal. I mean, that would be good if I like crushed them up really nice. Give my oats a nice nutty crunch. Non-salted though. I don't like salted sweaty nuts. Nah. I like fresh out the fucking carton. Pristine, clean out the shower. Salty, saltless nut.
Yo, let's see you try this one. Get special on this QB and do a moonwalk 5-0.
Hell yeah.
Start right there on the wire.
Get some... I think some cashews and pecans, crush them up. They'll go good in some fucking oatmeal, and I make the best oatmeal on the planet.
Try to make it all the way.
Guess my
Don't
oatmeal
fall
recipe.
In, man. There's already enough bodies
You
down
can't.
there anyway.
You can't guess my oatmeal recipe. It's impossible. You're gonna be like, you put all of that in it? That's a science experiment, brother. you just like I put in my oatmeal. You're gonna be like, what? Sound like you're making a burrito with all those fucking ingredients. What do I put? Okay. While you're boiling your oatmeal, right? Before you even boil them, get your measurements right for the water and the oats. Get all that right. Once you start boiling that water, before it even hits the boil, I go in with some dried cranberry and some raisins. Or it could be singular version of either. It could just be raisins or cranberries. But if you get both of them, even better. Drop that into the water. And then as soon as it starts boiling, don't let the cranberries like boil into the water and completely change the color. Just as soon as it starts boiling, then you put your oatmeal in. While that's just boiling, get yourself a little bit of butter and put it in your bowl. So when you dump your oatmeal in, oatmeal just melts all that butter immediately, right? Once they're melting, you hit it with some sugar, you hit it with some cinnamon, and then you hit it with a nice sliced banana, right? And then you hit it with your favorite brand of coffee creamer flavor, liquid, the liquid kind. It could be French vanilla, it could be hazelnut, it could be Irish cream. You mix all that together. Anything else? Some honey and or syrup, but just a tiny little. If it's going to be syrup, well, if it's honey or syrup, drizzle just a little bit of that in there. Then you mix that bitch all together, and once you take a bite of that, you're going to be like, oh, better than ice cream. Better than ice cream.
This ain't Jersey, kid. Let's see your tech skills. Complete the grind combos.
And once you get that banana, you gotta
down,
slice that banana
gap in the
into bits.
Tapping a different direction before you hit the next bench will change your grind.
When you mix it, you aren't trying to smash and mix the bananas in. You just want those nice banana bites. That shit is delicious.
Yo, let's go check out the skaters down at the Brooklyn Banks.
A bowl of oatmeal and 2 eggs. That's my skater breakfast. Those oats fill you with that pristine energy that'll last you 5 hours. Maybe four good hours of hard skating. That and an energy drink on the way up, if need be. All right, now we're making some way in downtown. Ooh, that nice big spin. I just learned those like last year. Big spin front boards.
Maybe they'll let us use it to make our sponsor
Not down
video for
handrails,
Peralta.
but on rails in general.
You want a date or something?
I stopped dating dwarfs last week.
Take your soggy mob flips back to Jersey, tweakers.
Hey, let's just go skate. If we tear up your favorite spots, you guys help film us?
You're like, film you? Let me get those low angles. Got a Brazilian sucia in here. Sucia? I don't even know if that's the right word. Ruca? I don't know if that's the right word. I just know in San Andreas, that one horse like, I'll do things your Ruca won't. So I'm like, okay. I know that's a word for some kind of female. Back during that mission where you gotta like chase the hooker and that pastor, and he's like, remove thine clothes so I may better gaze upon thine corruption. Just keep on dressing.
Can you help me out? I need to get some footage of this kid and my camera's busted.
Yeah, because you're
risking
filming
his
in the
life on
rain.
this line,
That's
so
why your
don't
camera's
blow
busted,
it.
genius. Why are you... You got your fucking camera out and it's pouring rain. But somehow the camera works for me. Even though your camera's busted, it works when I Warm up some sausage, biscuits, feeling like it may be French toast. Okay, okay. Yeah, see, I used to grow up on the instant. When it was the instant, the brown maple cinnamon was like the first oatmeal I ever used to eat. I used to put fucking Eggo waffles in my oatmeal. Those were the big back times. Oh, God. Waffles was crazy. Get some waffles, butter them up like normal, cut them up. I mean, I already put the syrup in the oatmeal, so I didn't put any on the waffles, but the waffles would get so fucking soggy, but I was still like, delicious. Big bag, big bag. That's why. That's crazy. French toast is what's up too. Sometimes that oatmeal with a bagel. Bagel is nice too. Man, I actually had a bagel like last week and put a whole bunch of raisins on it. You could put a whole bunch of stuff on bagels. But yeah, back to the nuts. Sometimes you always gotta go back to the nut. If I crush up some good variety nuts, oh yeah, I forgot pistachio. Best, one of the best nut. But put some of that in that oatmeal, I bet it'll just make it like 3 times better.
Dude, you gotta help me ditch this beater.
Why is his name
Ride's
Sick?
faulty and I need the insurance money to score some new kicks.
All right, we gotta help Sick.
You gotta help me ditch this speeder. I need the insurance money for some new kicks.
So we're gonna run a scam. Yeah, you know what?
Should be easy. Just maintain speed, and this junk will overheat and catch fire. Then ditch it in the river.
Where it belongs. This old shit-ass car with one ass mirror. What happened? Someone, I guess we're kind of GTAing his car right now. It's what you do. You take someone's car, you fuck it up and blow it up. Eventually. Not on purpose, but it's what happens. Now, this is what could have made that new T.H.U.G game better. Imagine if it had not only just a story, but these little mini games. I've seen so many people express that they think that the downfall of T.H.U.G is when they started doing stuff like this that had nothing to do with skating. I mean, like, I understand that opinion, but it was like 5 seconds.
This building has some sick terrain.
And extremely easy.
The guards are tough, but I heard they like hot steaming nuts. Get some nuts from the vendors and bring them back to the guards before they get cold.
I think a mission like that gives this game personality. I mean, everyone was just going crazy about this game came out in 2003, so everyone was like, GTA smacked the world. So like, I think it was a natural evolution for T.H.U.G to go from skating to like world stuff combined in. Not too much, you know, but with this new like T.H.U.G game, imagine if it was open world and not level to level. Open world T.H.U.G game, I mean, especially with it being online, well, I guess that's where the new skate comes in. With that being online multiplayer in a big open world, it would be cool to be able to walk into a skate shop with some friends online and you all buy shit at the same time. That actually would be really cool, rather than just going to a menu. That would, I mean, that's what Session has. Session actually has a walk-in indoor skate shop, but there's no online. And then Skater XL has some multiplayer, but none of the world building. Like every game has to do one little thing, but not the big plate. It's like every single one of these games. It's like going to a family dinner when they like have like all the plates of food and they're all separate. What you do is grab all of those and put them on one plate, but these devs are like, I'm gonna have one plate of chicken on this, and then this game is just gonna be this flavor and that's gonna be that, and then this game is just gonna be this, and that's all. Like, put them like all, I don't know, I mean, they're indie games anyway. I mean, not Skate. That's not really indie at all. But I feel like this game was getting close to that. And this game actually did have online. Now, if they remade 20 Like Underground, they better not try to do that fucking classic mode, no open world shit. Like, I can't believe that's what they're turning Pro Skater 4 into. That was the first game in the franchise to have not open world but open level. It was a fucking like big upgrade from the last, and they just get rid of that. That's the dumbest decision I could ever imagine. Especially for fans. I mean, what? I understand with Pro Skater 3, it makes sense. But at the same time, Pro Skater 3 would have been a big upgrade too if you somehow made that open level like Pro Skater 4. Then Pro Skater 3 Remaster would be more like playing a new game. But if they remake this one, they better not try to pull that same shit. You better keep this how it is. Like, imagine doing this. I mean, if a game will benefit from multiplayer, which any game would, why change the thing that people like about the game, like the big feature?
Place is sick.
I'm looking at you, Elder Scrolls
Online.
Online.
Get in anytime we want.
All you had to do was make Skyrim multiplayer, but instead you fucking jump from one genre to another completely. But then you look at Fallout 76 and they do it right there. They do it correctly there. I'm like, why didn't you do that with Skyrim? You fucking... Okay.
Check this. You can create your own tricks. I made up the New York Nutbuster.
The New York Nutbuster. Oh, she's gonna love this trick.
Get special and blast a Nutbuster out one of these windows.
Blast a nut? Buster? Oh. Out of a window? We might go to jail for this trick. Oh, wait, it's a female doing it. Wait, she'll get off well. Oh, okay. We're gonna fucking start making enemies now. And start fucking going down that route of making jokes. I was gonna say she'll get off easier, get some kind of penalty. But I don't know. That shit doesn't really have when it comes to the justice system. Does it? Not? Well, domestic violence, yes. Yes, it does go down that route. But if you're nut busting out the window and the female's doing it, it's a joke anyway. There's no way she's actually busting nuts out a window. But if I do it... Alright, let's bust this nut. Fuck. Incorrect. When nut busting goes wrong. Sheesh. I got too far? Ah, damn. It's just a sack tap. I mean, it's literally a sack. Oh, shit. 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 Shit.
Woo! Sweet! With some work, I'm sure you can make that trick even better.
Mm-hmm. At the last second, we busted that nut. Naturally. That's how you do it. Isn't it hilarious that they use the trick sack tap for the nut buster? That's great. What is that, the Benihana? There it is. You can just do sack taps. I don't really like them. I mean, the style of the trick, I wouldn't really do them, but it's there. You don't want to fall on a sack tap. All right, Eric, what you got?
Check out that taxi. The fire's starting to rage.
Yeah, and I bet you lit it on fire.
And then we'll have the perfect ending for our video for Peralta.
Like we just saw in the first level, you lit that fucking SUV on fire, and then here, there's magically a taxi on fire right next to you, and you want to film on it. I think you're the culprit. You're gonna get me locked up. Don't trust Eric. Eric's that kind of friend that will like do some illegal shit that you're not cool with, but you've been skating with him for 10 years, so you just are used to going along with him. Hell yeah, arsonist as fuck. Where are the policia? I don't want to fail this mission. This is on sick mode, and this is one of the harder ones. If you don't like hurry it the fuck up. You see that? I just fucked around too much. You don't want too many of these like gaps for the car to be empty without getting the trick done. Shit. Shit. And they put these quarter pipes here to rebound you, but it's faster to just hit like a Yui. Flip a bitch. And I'm doing the wrong tricks. Oh, I got 30 seconds. I'm Gucci suave. Boom. And that's Manhattan. Thanks for playing. You like my layout here with all the Tony Hawk games in the background? That's why I'm calling this playlist not just Tony Hawk Underground, but the Tony Hawk Saga or whatever I called it. So whenever I do any more Tony Hawk games, they're gonna go on the same YouTube playlist. I like the layout. Nice colors. Yeah.
Hey, man. I got the video you sent me. Wow.
Hey, man.
What style.
You just sound high.
You are on the team, dude. You're definitely on the team. We gotta find a way to get you down to the Tampa Am contest.
Tampa?
That would be insane.
Tampon?
But I have like $3 to my name.
Don't matter, man.
We're going to Tampon, Florida.
You run some errands for me in New York, and I'll flow you my vintage bus for the trip. Now tell me what you want to ride, and I'll send you all the free gear you need for the event, dude.
This song is nice. Next stop, Tampon, Florida. Got the skate shop. Nice. I don't like this deck anyway. Oh, and since I already had another file where I did go with the girl sponsor, we have girl boards unlocked in this file. I like this one. I like this one. I like this one. Which one would you suggest we pick up? Let's look at all of these. We got the P-Rod. I like the blue and white on this one. I like this one for the nice spectrum of colors. And that's all. You're gonna have to describe out of color which board we should be rocking. We got two of the same right here with different colorways. That's the most important choice at the skate shop. You gotta pick the right board. Cause that bitch is gonna be $90 when you're done with that whole purchase. Yeah, board prices went up. Now, it used to be like $60 for a board, like the price of a video game. Now it's like $70 up to $80 for a board, and you're paying $14 for the grip. Unless you get them on like online, but the whole thing is to support the skate shops, because you don't really want skate shops to disappear. I mean, if skate shops did disappear, then the online shops would get more expensive anyway. So they kind of balance each other out. Do you want to wait a week for your board to get here? Or do you want to go get one now? If you want to get one now, you're paying a little bit more, but you'd be paying that shipping anyway. So you'd be paying almost the same price, but online you will find boards for like $40, $50 of good quality. I mean, good brands. Because the brands do matter. Not every board is made the same. You'll get some boards and they'll be flexy, and you'll get some boards and they'll be stiff wood. Not even talking about the wheelbase and the size. Or like the height of the kicks on the ends. Sometimes some people want something mellow. I like a board with steeper kicks and like more concave and the correct amount of flexiness. So you end up kind of picky about the board type that you want. So once you get to trying out a new brand, it's like you're going to be paying some money, so you got to hope you like it. Fun fact, don't skate creature boards. They suck dick. They suck ass. They're stiff as hell, and mine snapped in 2 sessions. And that's terrible. That's not good wood. And that's my second creature board to do that. It's not like I was skating a defect. This is 2 for 2 with quick board snaps. Granted, the first time it snapped, I was like weighing 250. That's what happens when you eat oatmeal and waffles for like a year straight when you're little. But this last creature board that snapped on me, I'm like 180, like 190, which is still pretty heavy because I'm like 6 feet. I'm like 6'2". I mean, I've slimmed down a lot over the years, but like, it's not like I wasn't skating a lot of other boards in the same time frame over these like last couple years. So nothing snapped on me faster than creatures, so don't skate those. Did we pick a board and I didn't see it? Hope I didn't miss it. Do you want the rainbow spectrum? I mean, anything besides this green ass one. Scribble? Okay. Costume scribble. Nice. Okay. That's actually gonna go nice with this girl, because she's very how racist. She's very brown. So let's get the brown board. I'm gonna match the board with my race. That's crazy. That's a wild one. Gonna go with the Kayla grip. There's a lot of grips here too. I used to always rock this one. I love the spray painted one, but I like this one for the simplicity of it. Let's get some wheels. Well, just wheel color. I normally like to make mine a kind of a dirty yellow. It's kind of like what your wheel color will turn into in real life eventually. I mean, they'll start off white, but over the years they'll turn off-white like this. Sometimes even like really brown. They would look like around here. All right. Cool. Aged, yep. You got these brand new urethane wheels. Urethane? Yeah, man. You can even climb walls, man, because they grip. They grip? They grip. Whoa.
Who's got bad karma? I got the worst karmas, Fred.
I almost said fucking almost butchered that whole shit. Shoutouts to Lords of Dogtown. I should save my game. What the hell am I doing? I haven't saved the whole time. Yeah, I have. Save it to myself. All right. Who wants to hear a broken Asian accent? The fucking evolution of this is like the guru from American Wasteland. I am Guru, here to teach you for as long as you're willing to learn.
Finally, Stacy has sent over a pupil. My fusion of ancient Japanese cooking techniques and modern foods has won him over. And now I will try to apply this thinking to your skating. You must learn some old skating techniques. We'll start with the no comply. Failure will bring disgrace to my name and restaurant.
You know how cool it was to see McDonald's in this game when I was little? For some reason, when I saw McDonald's in this game when I was little, for some reason, it made McDonald's feel like a gourmet restaurant. Like like if you imagine McDonald's in Japan, if you've seen that, like, it's like, if you ever played Yakuza, like Yakuza 0 or something, and you go into the restaurants and it's all nice and you see the pictures of the food and they're all like beautiful looking and like good looking food. I used to imagine that for this. It is a fancy ass chef, dude. Like, what fucking McDonald's chef is looking like this? What the fuck? It's probably this dude's outfit that made me feel like that. Why would you even need a butcher's knife for these preheated ass fucking pre-frozen burgers? Hardest mission in the game.
Good. You'll learn quickly. Apply this technique to jump over an obstacle.
You gotta hit him with the no comply nose manny nollie tray. That one's a classic.
The harmony of old versus new will be delicious. No comply onto the bench, manual, and then flip trick out.
All right. I never do anything specific for this.
Soon
No comply
we
manny
will
backside
fuse the
flip.
boneless into modern skating, but first you must practice.
All right, wax on, wax off. Nice mustache too.
Remember, the boneless will give you extra height and distance.
Is he holding a fucking bell pepper? What the fuck is on this McDonald's menu?
Normally, this wall would be almost impossible to jump over, but with a boneless, it's a simple task.
Simple task, huh?
This will be the ultimate fusion of new and old. Get some speed and boneless off the lip of this quarter pipe. This should give you enough air to do a huge vert trick.
A huge vert trick? I think I used to go and sketch a car boneless and do like 2 900s.
Accomplishing this will bring great honor to us.
Great honor. Someone tell Zuko. He would love this. And also, wait. Also, I have to get my 900. I didn't even edit my specials yet. I always, I can't edit them during the fucking mission. I don't have my 900s. Or my 360 Girl McTwist. Or my semi-flip. But whatever. At least I could do a nipple McTwist. Not enough air for 2 though. Damn. Snagged my shit. I thought we were almost... I'm over here saying that we're done with Manhattan and going on to Tampon. Not there yet. It's not that time of the month. Yeah. Yeah, that giant ass knife with a fucking golden bell pepper. At least it looked like one. It definitely wasn't a fucking apple. Good old McDonald's and a Nixon watch. Alright, I think that's all the missions. For some reason I thought, like after doing, maybe I always saved that mission for last, but we're basically done with this level.
Man, damn kids. I was supposed to have some new decks delivered to the sponsors by the start of the show, but some punk stole them. You can get them back in time, it'd really save our ass.
Alright, shop dude. We gotta find these 7 fucks. I see these thieves. Who's over here stealing board from a skate shop? How do you even do such a thing? I haven't heard that one yet. I feel like skate shops are the least stolen from places. Like Walmart, sure. A skate shop? Bro, you go there 3 times a year. Okay, 3 times a year is fucking rare. Probably 5, 6, 7 times a year. I mean, if you're gonna steal from a skate shop, you might as well... Well, I guess in this day and age, I don't know, man. Like, I guess it's doable. You would just grab it off. I mean, it's not like they're even locked up. Yeah, I see. That's why I don't think anyone steals from skate shops. Because if they did, and if it was a thing, by this point, they would do the same thing that fucking corner stores do and lock that shit behind a glass. No, they're always like on the back wall, just stacked up. You could just grab it and run out. But like, I mean, it's not like you're gonna get away with it. Would you? I don't know. I feel like stealing from a skate shop, I've never even thought of that. That feels so unheard of. Only one more bitch. Okay. I think I have to take that back. Stealing boards I haven't heard of, but I think I have heard people in shops talking about dudes stealing like small things off the shelf, like tools or like screws and stuff like that. But like trucks and wheels would be in the cabinets anyway. And like, you know, clothes and accessories and stuff like that. That stuff must have been stolen, but grabbing boards seems like I don't know, for some reason I've never even shit, I'm gonna waste all my time rambling about what the YNs are up to nowadays. Where is this last fuck? Don't you make me fail this and start this over. You think I want to do this again? I'm gonna have to go blast some cheeks in a second. There's bitch asses. I'll just wait for him around the bend. Just around the river, bitch. Get over here and give me that shit. Come here.
We're done. Peralta says we can borrow his old hippie bus and hit the road.
All right. Hippie bus. He's got to have a stash in this bitch somewhere.
Tampa and here we come.
All right. Oh, yeah. All right. Bring it on, Tampies. I'm almost out of drink. Damn.
One busted taillight. Violation. One bad bumper sticker. Big mistake, you punk.
That shit was thick and green.
It's not our car, man. We borrowed it. We like cops.
This fucking...
Aren't you white meat supposed to be out fighting real crime?
You tell him.
Out where that missing sprinkled donut went?
You fucking...
Oh, that's real funny, smartass. Kiss your little roller skating contest goodbye. That is, unless your buddy here wants to do us some favors.
What kind of favors is he talking about? Someone get this cop fucking suspended. He's trying to touch my ass. You saw him T-posing back there?
Wanna give me a hand? I need to get a picture of a cheating couple, expose a guy cheating on his workers' comp, and I need to deliver some dry cleaning.
It's this mission. With the thugs. It is tampon. There it is.
Grind the cheater's car 5 times.
Yeah, right by the strip club. Grind the cheater's car 5 times. He's cheating on his workers' compensation. I can tell because he's fucking. What does that have to do with cheating on his compensation? Just because you're injured doesn't mean you can't fuck. I've seen things happen in fucking hospitals. These nurses are...
Oh, yeah.
They think everything is OnlyFans.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
There's a guy in front of the
We helped him with his penetration. Penetration assist.
Over the awning at the entrance. That should distract him long enough to get what I need.
Can you imagine that? Like going to a drive-thru with a chick, getting hot and heavy in the back, and then someone just comes up and like rocks your car and you're like, yes. In what world? That wouldn't even happen in GTA.
What the?
You'll just take a hooker out.
One more favor. Can you deliver this dry cleaning
Apparently,
for me? And don't bail or you'll wrinkle it.
Apparently, GTA 6 is gonna have billiards. And basketball. Ooh. I've been saying that for years too, that GTA 5 should have had basketball instead of fucking golf. And they're gonna have mini golf too, which is still better than regular ass, boring ass fucking bitch golf. I mean, I might be offending someone that really likes golf. I never gave a fuck. I like ping pong more than... Ah, shit. I'd rather play ping pong. swear I'm not forgetting where these spots are. It's right here. Oh, whatever. But I actually do play pool, so that's gonna be fucking... Hopefully it's like really good. I mean, I don't know how you fuck up pool in a game nowadays when San Andreas did pool 20 years ago and it was good. Never much of a sports ball. And golf is such an old man sport. It is. It really is. I mean, golf has its own stigma, and I think that stigma is very much earned. It's very much like what some rich fuck or some old fuck that has money is gonna be into. What? Was I that slow? I mean, like, tell me the last time someone played GTA 5 and actually saw people playing golf online. Fucking never. Not even when the game was new. The only time golfing happens in GTA 5 is when it's your first time playing that fucking shit with a friend. And you might not even get through all the holes. You probably just do a couple, get bored, you know? But fucking billiards? Hell yeah. At least they had tennis. I mean, tennis was better than anything else in that game. Shit. I must be dragging ass. God damn, we gotta pick up the pace. I gotta take this cereals. Maximum. Like Postmates. Kellogg's. When's the last time you heard someone call Sirius fucking cereal? Shit, am I showing my age? Talk about an old man sport. I can't believe I even just said that shit. Okay, as if it was supposed to be that hard. Jesus fuck, you T-posing ass people. I think I saw a screenshot of someone remaking Twin Ounce Underground. I don't have faith in that, especially if it's fan-made. I mean, it might be cool, but I don't expect the animations to look good.
Look, Twitch user 55668 just joined the gang.
Twitch user 55668. Why does that feel like a bot? I'm sorry. You made a Twitch account and you're like, I'm just gonna make my name Twitch user. But anyway, thanks for the follow.
Now that you got that down,
definitely a bot name. I really don't even care about Twitch followers. I'm hoping some YouTube traction can pick up sometime. I mean, I think the most I get is like maybe 50 views on some of my stream uploads. And I actually got a comment like last week. I'm like, hey, I don't think I even replied to it, but out of all these streams I've been doing of all these games, I've done shorts, and shorts have gotten way more views. I gotten like 500 on one short when I was playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I didn't miss the cones, did I? Isn't it down here? Shit. Ate shit, but I beat it. Yeah, man. Sorry about that. Ah, man. It could be a meme name, I guess, but I don't know. With user in the name, I don't think it'll take a detective to clue that one out. Yeah, we got that by the ass.
Someone has just robbed the bank and is escaping up there through the skyway. If you follow the drop cash, should lead you right to him.
Okay, okay. Oh. Alright, alright. We got this. Oh. Okay, well, I've been here before. We've been doing this for years. We got this. But it has to be in a combo. Okay, so I guess we're now getting into the slightly challenging part of this game. Yeah, I mean, this is sick mode, and it starts off pretty easy, but by the end, by like Moscow, yeah, we're gonna be trying these missions a couple times before we get them. I used to play this on the GameCube, and like at certain points, I mean, to me, T.H.U.G is meant to be played with D-pad. If you play T.H.U.G with the left stick, kudos for you. But to me, this is like playing Mario side-scroller. This is a D-pad game. So when I was playing this on the GameCube, it would be getting so hard at some points, and I'd be trying to like focus so hard. I'd be pressing the D-pad so fucking tough that my thumb would be hurting.
Why don't you put yourself to some use?
The tip of my
Go
thumb.
get some donuts for me and my fellow officers.
So this bitch was on my neck. Okay. At least I'm just getting donuts. And he's not trying to play with my donut holes. Or he doesn't want me to play with his. This is Tampon. Some guy fucking a goat if you want to see that. They fuck goats and Tampon. Nice miss. Oh, this doesn't have to be in a combo. What the hell am I doing? Yeah, man, this guy fucking a goat behind the goddamn stripper bar. Damn Skippy. Ah, shit. I was gonna show you, but now it's doing the automatic next mission.
For Mayor Jed, and he's running for re-election. Let's make sure he doesn't win.
Okay, fuck off. Okay, I'm not gonna quit the mission. I'm just gonna go over here and ignore it and then restart it. But yeah, check this man out. Getting it on. Right here, back by the trash. And it's that same fucking cop. Oh my god. This cop fucks goats. Look at him. What do you think he's doing with this goat? Right behind the goat, partying. I mean, this isn't an M-rated game. It's rated T, so they had to have their fun with it. So like, you have to connect the dots. And plus, you see him, he's like getting down to get a look. He's looking at that ass. He's either about to fuck it. There's some fucking going on. He's like, yeah, this one. He's like that guy from that one H3H3 video. That guy that liked to fuck his horse. If I had to choose between my wife or my mayor, I'd choose the mayor. Just the right height, no bucket required.
Errand boy and getting me out of jail. Time for a little payback. Those pigs work for Mayor Jed, and he's running for re-election. Let's make sure he doesn't win.
I don't know,
the Jed signs.
But that's hilarious. Like, back when I was little, I just thought it was funny because I picked up on how, like, in this and in Pro Skater 4, you would like go behind areas and see someone dancing with a goat. I just thought it was like a joke. But it wasn't until I saw like a video on it recently that it's like, oh, it's a goat fucking joke. I'm like, oh, damn. Jesus. That is something right there. Bestiality. Finish it. What? 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 Huh? All right.
Ooh, Mayor Jed's pissed.
We're just
He
reeling
sent
him
every
in.
Cop in Florida after you. It also doesn't help that I borrowed this police car. Let's
You see,
lose the cops and ditch the car.
Eric, in every level, you're doing something illegal, dude. We're gonna end up locked up because of this guy, dude. I know it. Now we're stealing fucking cop cars, really GTAing out here. Really. That's a good influence. GTA light as fuck. Straight to jail. They can't catch me. Even, you know, miraculously, the very first time I remember, the very first time I played this game, I still somehow slipped that cop and went right between him and that pole. Like the first time, and I just always knew to go there. I'm flexing, but now I'm fucking it. I couldn't find my reverse button. Shit. God damn it. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Hell yeah. With this basic ass siren sound. And trust me, these driving controls are stiff as fuck. And for some reason the tires sound like 30-year-old rubber. Sound like some dry, crusted, you could peel the rubber off the tires ass sounding rubber. I don't even think the wheels spin when you fucking... They do, never mind. They actually do spin. So ahead of its time, wow. Shit, just hit the last. There we go. Okay, we are now responsible for about 246 drowned officers, but it's Tampon, Florida. They won't be found.
Hey, we better get to the park and check in. The contest is starting soon.
There's actually this really nice ass skate park in Florida that I've seen. Man, under a bridge, never getting beat down by the sun, and it's beautiful. It's beautifully made, it's big, and it's got some nice ass variety. All right, the Tony Hawk AM Jam. Wait, no, it's just an AM Jam. Is it Tony Hawk?
No. Park's closed to the public.
Now check the
Did
list.
he just...
Eric Sparrow,
did
aka
he just...
the guy who's gonna win Best Trick tomorrow.
AKA
did he just cop?
Cocky Knucklehead. Okay, you're in. Whoa, easy there, Chief. The list's all checked off.
What?
You signed us both up, right?
Well, I mean, I sent mine for him in, you know.
Dude, look, I'll sign up now.
I told you, the list is full. Feel free to watch from the bleachers, though.
Dude,
Yo, Thomas,
what kind of friend is
what's
this
up,
guy?
Street dog? You been shrouding any 10-story rails with the old magic stunt wood?
Bitch is only gonna sign himself up.
Look, yeah, I'm sorry about this, but anyway, I gotta go skate. I mean, this could be my big break. And who knows, maybe you could impress a pro or something and get in too.
Honestly, if it was our sponsor that got us out here, why didn't our sponsor sign us up? I mean, it's fucking... Like... I can't believe I'm blank. It's Stacy Peralta, dude. He's like extremely, like, God, I'm like dropping on all influential. Influential made a big impact. Not if I don't think influential is the right word. It's a big staple.
You skate
of
pretty
the
well,
history.
kid. There's a couple of things I want to see you do before you're ready for the Tampa Am. First, land a trick with a spin.
A trick with the spin. All right. Now a 720. Oh, you're asking for a lot. All I can do is a 5. Gotta get that the special. Build up the special. Oops. You see, playing Tony Hawk is so fun. I normally have that time limit. I haven't even looked at it. I might be 4 hours in or 3 hours. I don't even know. How long is this? Oh, it's only been an hour and 58 minutes, dude. I'm chilling. Time is really fucking flying. Oh, I didn't revert into a Manny. God damn it, I'm losing my speed. Shit. Dude. Can't believe this. Boulder dash. That's boulder ball. Dude, how the hell did I get that the first time? I mean, I guess this is my fault because I haven't gotten my spin stat up. There's definitely stats in this game. But you gotta get them up by actually playing the game, not just getting some fucking icon and going to a menu and upping your stat like it's a Bethesda game. You actually have to kind of beat your own little records. It'll be like balance for 30 seconds. It's like, but I can only balance for 10. Yeah, you gotta get that actual thumb skill physically and like literally better yourself at the game. And then the game is gonna give you a stat increase, making the game easier. Slightly making you feel like you're getting better and the game is getting more lenient at the same time. So that's kind of an interesting little like power twist of experience, isn't it? Kind of like playing Oblivion and you gotta jump 500 times to jump better. But it's like that if only it was actually hard to jump. Or, you know, like a gameplay thing that was hard to do. What? Tell me that wasn't... Oh no, I think that was a 9. Jesus, man. I think my stats are seriously too low. I can't. Okay, if I do it right after that grind, I should be able to. Fuck me. Maybe I'm bonusing too far off the coping, making my spin start too late in the air. I gotta like hit it. There we go. Whoever the first skater was a bold motherfucker. Some say it was Animal Chin. Have you heard of Animal Chin? Some say it was him. Animal Chin. That's a fucking skater thing. If you look up, it's on YouTube. It's an old movie. The skate team, the Bones Brigade, with Powell Peralta, Stacy Peralta, like I was just talking about. Stacy Peralta had Powell Peralta, or were they just called the Bones? I think Bones Brigade was the team. Maybe the Bones Brigade turned into Team Peralta, Team Powell Peralta. Like, okay, I'm getting my skate history confused because Stacy Peralta has a company called Powell Skateboards. I think that's Stacy Peralta's team. Powell, okay, Powell Peralta just makes sense to me. After all this time of knowing these facts, now they've blended in my head because I haven't thought about them for so long. I think Stacy Peralta made Powell. I'm pretty sure that's 100%. But Bones Brigade is like flexing in and out of how that came to. Anyway, the Bones Brigade was like Tony Hawk, Lance Mountain, Mike McGill, Steve Caballero. Tony and Steve, of course Tony's in this game, but Steve Caballero is also in this game. Lance Mountain and Mike McGill aren't. Tommy Guerrero isn't in this game, but he did make music for Skate. But all of those guys were the Bones Brigade, or at least in the Bones Brigade back in the 80s. And they made this movie called The Search for Animal Chin, which is just like a skateboard movie. It's just like an 80s one. But it's all about the search. Have you seen him? It's all about the search for Animal Chin, who's like rumored to be the inventor, the very first skateboarder. It's not like that's a real historic thing, but it's like a skate thing. It's like, oh, the original skater, Animal Chin. This old Chinese guy. He skates with a sun hat and robes because it's fun. I don't know. Because everyone loved fucking Karate Kid or whatever. Mr. Miyagi ass shit.
Man, come over here. Alright, let's go skate some spots around Tampa. Let's see if you can beat my combos while you're
I don't know if there's any credit for who actually made it. Who actually made the first board. Oh, on Powell Peralta Wiki? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Powell Peralta definitely ran the Bones Brigade and definitely made Powell Peralta. So I think the Bones Brigade evolved into that. It still goes on today. I mean, that team, they still make boards. I've never skated a powwow board though. 40,000. I have to get all of these without fucking one up. If I fuck up one, I gotta do the whole mission over, and they have to be combos. I only get one chance for each combo string. Okay. This is where the game can start getting hard with missions like this. But the beauty of this game is to move on with the plot and the story. I don't have to do every mission. It's not like they make you 100%. They could have a batch of 10 missions in a level. I mean, each level has like 2 chapters to it. And to move on to the next little chapter, I only have to do like 3 out of 5 or 5 out of the 10 missions. So even if it's a really hard one, I might not have to do that one. So you can really do which ones you want. But even in that movie, it's not like Animal Chin is a real guy. Spoilers. Well, shit, I was gonna like X-nay on the spoil just in case you wanted to watch it, but I already said he's not real. Bitch. That's what I get for spoiling. But it's still a fun-ass, good movie. And of course, it's actually all of them. It's the actual skaters, you know, on the team skate. It's not like a movie skate movie like some cheap shit nowadays. Well, actually, no. Like a lot of skate movies nowadays actually have real skaters, of course. But I think that was one of the first. I'm not sure if it was one of the first ones to do it, to make like an actual theatrical real movie. But I find it charming as hell. It's not too long. They travel around Los Angeles looking for him. I won't spoil the actual meaning of the movie and Searching for Animal Chin, because that's some heartwarming, good old shit. Worth the watch, definitely. To anyone that's like gotten into skating recently and haven't really seen much of old stuff, I'd recommend that watch. It's nice to see like where it came from. I mean, if you want to see like the era before that, I'd say go watch Lords of Dogtown, because in that movie they're like skating even more primitive, smaller little plank boards. That I think Lords of Dogtown takes place in like I think the mid to late 70s, somewhere in the 70s. Animal Chin was like made in the 80s. Lords of Dogtown was made in like 2005. But they got the setting right for like the 70s, which Stacy Peralta was a character in, so it all ties back. You got Stacy Peralta there, you got him in Animal Chin, and then you got him in this game. We saw Stacy Peralta in the first episode. He just sponsored us. That fucking yoga ass bitch who was on top of his head. That's the guy.
Welcome to Wet Beaver's party boat. This party's boring as hell.
Wet Beavers.
Let's liven it up with some skating. Nail the tricks I yell out.
We know why it's called Wet Beavers. Look at those strippers. I'm gonna get flagged on Twitch. Hell yeah, let's go. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh, it's called Cooters? Cooters? Oh, this game is nasty. This game is nasty. You ain't gonna see that in fucking Pro Skater, whatever is about to come out. You ain't gonna see that shit because these games are fucking so censored. You ain't gonna see that shit. They don't even need a poem. They can use their imagination. Throw that shit back. I'm about to have to jump in this gator-infested ass water there. They're heating my girl up. Gotta take a cold shower. I'm gonna fail this mission. All this ass. Shit. It worked. They fucking distracted me. At least I don't have to pay to play. Oh, I gotta do them all in combos too. Digital ass. Damn. Shit. Come on, get up. Damn. Tell me that's last. Woo. See, I'm not trying to bust my head open or break bones, so I'll leave this to other people. Understandable. I mean, fucking, the thing about it is, it's hard not to be jealous of these fucking kids nowadays, because it's so much more, not to just say it's more accessible. It kind of is, because there's a lot more skate parks than there were back in the early 2000s, back when I started skating. And not only are there more places to, like, more skate parks to skate at, there's more ways to get boards, and with YouTube and the internet, it's way easier to access skate culture than it was when I was a kid. And just the fact that it's so easy to see really opens up your mind to how accessible and learnable it really is, especially when the popularity of it is going so high up. When everyone's skating, it's way harder to think you can't do it. It's like if everyone can do it, like it's way easier to get that mindset when you're seeing it everywhere, like on your phone. Especially with the trick tips and all of that. Back when I was little, there was no fucking trick tips. Only time I saw some trick tip was on Skate School and on demand on cable, and that wasn't until I was like 12 or like around that age. It was way harder. And again, you can learn way faster when you're a kid because you don't have a sense of what your potential could be.
If you can knock down
like
all the bottles by grinding
it's way
one
easier
combo,
to play it safe. Like it's way easier to see like, oh no, I'm not gonna go through all that and risk everything, especially when you like get old enough to where you can't be injured. I can't miss work and all that shit. Especially when you get to that age, way less accessible. So kids have it way easier when it comes to learning. So that's why it's kind of like the Dragon Ball effect, where every generation is starting off like every generation, the skill level keeps going up and higher and higher and higher. And these kids are doing such crazy shit. I mean, thankfully I've been skating for a long time, so for me it just makes it easier to imagine things I can learn. I mean, fucking last night I was skating at Craig, and I did the nicest big flip over my rail. Like that same day I was talking about that guy that was sitting on that ledge. We put the rail over there and like go up the bank, hop over it. Like me and a couple homies were skating it, and I wanted to big flip it because I haven't done it since like January or something. Like around January or February is the last time I did one over the rail. I've only been doing them on the pyramid, so I've gotten a lot of practice and comfort in doing that trick, but I haven't done it over that rail like that in a long time. And man, I got one last night. Oh my god, flipped perfectly under my feet, landed right on it. I don't think I even caught it, but it landed perfectly,
hey, that's Tony Hawk
like,
over there.
man,
Let's see if you can
comfortable.
impress him by nailing
The
the
board
tricks
didn't
I yell out.
overflip,
And for
didn't
variety,
revert.
I'm gonna throw in some
Perfect.
spins.
Like, and it's funny because it happened like almost like it was meant to be, because I was just like like you go try the trick. We were like all standing, and like it's me, Quincy, and the other homie, I forgot his name on Instagram, Francisco, friend something like that. We're like all skating it back to back, so they'll take their try on their way back, I take my try on my way back, other person takes their try. But anyway, we like come back and we have a little like like back and forth conversation before our next try, and I said something like, all right, I'm trying to get this big flip, I just got to get the perfect scoop and the perfect flick, and then so I said it just like that, and then I put my board down and I actually landed it on that try. So it was like, it almost sounded like a movie line. It was just really fun. I was like, oh man, I just got to do it like that, and then I landed it on that try, because I threw out like maybe 4 of them before actually getting it. But that shit felt really damn just like, but I wasn't doing big flips when I was like 16. I mean, I had tray flips since I was like young, but not a fucking big flip. I just learned those like last year, like late last year. And that big spin front board is really recent too. Back when I was like 20, I didn't see myself flipping into doing any flip trick into a grind at all. But again, with all this content, it's way easier to believe in yourself when it comes to that. I wish I had filmed that. I mean, I do have that big flip that I was just talking about. The first one I did, I do have that recorded and up on my Instagram. And that's the last thing I even uploaded. I haven't uploaded on my Instagram in a long ass time, but that clip is up there. So, if anyone is watching this in the future and you do see that big flip on Instagram, just know that compared to that one, I did an even cleaner one.
You skate pretty well.
That shit
Let's
was
see if you can hang with me.
like, fucking thank God for the health, being able to even do this shit. But I'm worried about this knee. I'm feeling just like Eric in the first fucking level. My knee's wrecked. Can you get my board for me? It's like, yeah, mine too. I don't like you, Eric, but I can relate. Now we gotta actually whoop Tony Hawk's ass. I'm sorry, Tony, I love you, but I gotta body you. Oh, fuck. Aw, back when Tony still looked really young. Fuck. Man, at least he's still skating. I don't think people have ever really talked about, maybe not out in the open, and I don't really want to hear conversation about that either, but well, I guess it started happening with like our modern legends disappearing. I mean, Kobe's gone, but for skaters, I don't think skaters have really gotten too many like monumental losses with like legends yet. That's how new skating still is to the world. Our like founders and people who invented all this shit haven't like passed yet, so we still haven't had that huge hit of like monumental people like, you know, passing on yet. But I bring that up to say, man, that's gonna be a terribly God, I don't even want to think about like to think about skating without Tony Hawk in the world is crazy, isn't it? That's like basketball without Michael Jordan. Definitely. Definitely. Hopefully not by accident, hopefully naturally, but yeah. It's just crazy to think about that concept with something that I'm so close with. You know, people I've been actually watching. I mean, with basketball, that's out of my element anyway. I mean, I have empathy for it, but I can't relate as hard as I know I'm gonna feel when it's my sport. You know, and people start passing from my sport, you know? I like this cutscene. I like the way it starts off like that. That's a cool way to start a cutscene.
I came all the way down from New Jersey for the Tampa Am.
Talk about a surprise.
See how natural Tony looks if we look like a fucking puppet?
I can't. It's full. I worked so hard to get a sponsorship from Stacy Peralta.
Stacy Peralta?
I know that dude. He was my first sponsor too back in the 80s. Is he still into yoga? That's one weird dude, but cool as they come. Look, I can't make any guarantees, but I'll talk to the guys at the contest. Just show up tomorrow.
Getting some nice history lessons over here. Thank you, Tony. He has blessed us and allowed me in this bitch. I haven't changed my clothes since I left my house. Exactly. We're stinking. We're blasting ass. But I like my outfit. Sweating, stinking. We don't eat. We don't sleep. We don't bathe. We don't care.
Best 2 out of 3 runs.
Fucking Seth from Red Dead Redemption. My map. The map that showed me where it is. Alright, let's place in this bitch. Simple. Ah, man, I just got a flashback to doing this mission with my friend when I was in like 5th grade. 4th grade? 5th grade? Man, just over his house. Again, that's why I can't wait to play the new Tony.Hawk Online. Please, because I don't even think dude, Pro Skater 1 plus 2, so many dumb choices. First off, they didn't have online free skate. I mean, that's dumb already, but they didn't even have voice chat. What are you, fucking Nintendo? The hell are you thinking? Have to fucking message each other and then like go into a like separate party chat. But there wasn't like an open room group chat. Hopefully the next one has that. And a free skate mode. It's crazy to not have free skate. You think everyone just wants to compete all the time? The hell do you think? This isn't like X Games the game. Not all the time. Whatever this new Tony.Hawk game doesn't do, I hope the new skate game does do when it comes to having enough of what I'd like in a skate game. And I'll tell you, it ain't parkour. Damn, am I really being that ass? Okay, never mind, I beat it. But that's not gonna fly in the next one. I'm gonna have to be getting first or second.
Medal the vert competition. Make sure you stay in the competition area.
Hey, my good old friend Schizo with the basic navy shirt with no branding. Love it. That's how I used to dress my character in Skate 1. I loved that navy shirt. The basic navy with no brand. I still haven't changed my specials, man. What am I doing? I gotta get my specials unlocked. And also, in every level I've played, besides that Chad Muska one, I haven't been doing the missions that give you an extra special trick slot. I'm missing out on my tricks. I want more special. They are focused and special. What? Good. Very nice. What's the other one? Ah, shit. Trying to guess the 540 flip input. Isn't it? It's either up right or up left. Or left up. Or right up. What? Oh, the 540 flip isn't even here. I don't learn that until P-Rod teaches me. How could I have forgotten? We got the fucking kickflip underflip. I don't even care about that one. It's just weird to have not. Well, I guess before the next episode, I would have done a whole lot of changing to my trick selection. I always change a bunch of that up. Like I was saying in the first level, back when it comes to making tricks, I used to make my own, like, with that trick creation thing that we saw back when we were doing the New York Nut Buster. I was getting really in depth with that. Not only was I just making special tricks, but I was kind of like creating my own animations, because I made a backside flip. There's already a pre-made backside flip animation in this game, but I made my own. I took the kick flip, I took the 180, I put those together, and then I took the ollie north and I added that in there too, and I blended the tricks together and changed their speed of the animations into such a way to where I made the kick flip, I made the end of the kick flip and the beginning of the ollie north blend together, so it looks like it's kick flipping into an ollie north, so I could like create a new kickflip animation of like kick flipping and then catching it with the back foot only and having the front foot float off and slowly go back onto it. I could try and do that again. I should be able to do that really fast.
Best trick competition. Here are the rules.
Just to show it
Every
off.
30 seconds, the skater with the lowest score gets eliminated. If you're in a big combo, don't worry. Those points count toward your score as long as you don't fail. Last two skaters advance.
All right, this is the hard one. Hard. Shit, child. Not that hard. For me, crazy. I could play this with numb thumbs. I could play this in the dead of winter. You cocky son of a bitch. If I have to try this shit twice, I'm turning it off. Back to GameStop. Oh, you wish you could still buy this game at GameStop. Hell no. I don't have any manual tricks. I'm about to say some shit. I can't believe that happened to me just now. Tragic. What the fuck? Just ran at the rail and just... That was actually kind of funny. Trying so hard, ran at the rail and just fucking died. I didn't even see that one coming. I didn't think I'd fall there. Crazy. I better not fuck this up. Well, as long as I don't lose randomly, then I'm Gucci. What's that score looking like? I'm not even looking at it. I'm just going. 100,000? Oh, we're way up. Get out of here. Butternut biscuit easy. I would love to learn kickflip front crook and back crook. I should be able to have those. I should make that a goal for this year. I mean, I've done kickflip back tail. I've done those.
Final round.
I don't have them
Just
good
you
at all.
and Eric.
Not really.
Got 1
If I
minute.
wanted to do a kickflip
One
back
with the
tail in real
biggest
life, it
score
would
wins
take
the
at least 2
whole
sessions. And I'd have to like really commit, which I never feel like doing. I always like running through my fucking bag. until I'm too tired. But I'd love to land a kickflip front and back crook. That and a back nose blunt. I really want a back nose blunt. I mean, that'll be way easier than trying to flip into anything. I feel like I should have them, but back nose blunts are way scarier to even imagine putting your board onto and standing on that bitch. Oh my god. But like any trick, once you get used to it, get used to that feeling, never any more fear in that. And I should learn it before I'm 40. You know what I'm saying? Before I'm 33. Get your hands off me. Yeah, bitch. Throw that shit and get mad, even though your board is crisp, clean, and I like the color red.
Insane.
Thank you.
Gotta give me a call. I want to hook you up with Birdhouse.
Hey, ease
Okie
off.
Birdhouse.
You got right for flip, mate.
I like how he's wearing a suit.
Shut up for 5 seconds and let me talk to the damn kid. I gotta give it to you, that run was bullshit. No, in a good way, though. I'm gonna have to put you on element, bottom line.
Man, back in Bam Margera's prime, you know how cool that cutscene was? I mean, it was just cool having him. I wasn't even the biggest Bam Margera fan. I never was really. I never watched, like, Jackass. Well, I think I watched Jackass, but not the TV show Viva La Bam. Not really. Like, I caught it a couple of times, but I watched Robin Big more than that, you know? That was my era, like the Robin Big era. I was maybe too young for the, you know, didn't have access to that shit. Too young. Or I just didn't know what MTV was. I don't even know if it was, I don't even know where, was it on MTV? I was too busy gaming anyway. I was too busy playing this shit to be on fucking watching TV all the time. That's why I don't know what any fucking movies are. Like people talk about all these movies. I didn't get into Star Wars until last year. That's how long, you know? All the major debt companies are after me. They want those skills. Time to check out some videos and see which sponsor fits you best. How about we all pitch in and see which sponsor we want to pick? Good plan, great plan? Okay, now this is going to be where the copyright comes in, because they're going to be playing music during these videos. I turned my music sound down, but they're still going to play that shit. Am I going to have to skip them? They're going to mute my shit in Germany, in Atlanta. I can't just fucking use Chase's quote, mute my shit in Germany. I have to say mute it in Atlanta or something like that. I would love to do that, but part of me feels like I'm gonna have to skip them. I don't want my whole video to get muted. Hell no, not this playthrough. Just Atlanta. Anyone in Atlanta watching my shit, it's gonna be mute for them. China's fine. Is it gonna play the music? Okay, I can just turn the game's audio down. But that's gonna mute Spotify as well, and we're gonna be watching in silence. Who wants to do that? How can I mute only, because my audio mixer is recording the desktop audio. Don't worry, I can still play a Bimulator, Timulator, Simulator if I have the physical copy, which is right here actually. So I shouldn't be getting any kind of copyright, anything sued. Nope, I can play this. on PC. I got the copy. You guys want to see some box art? I'm ghetto, so I have all my webcam is held up by like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 DVD cases and video game cases. And Tony Hawk's Underground is on the very bottom one. We're gonna get shaky here. Don't fall over, webcam. I'm gonna be pissed. Don't you dare fall over. I gotta fucking be like Indiana Jones in this bitch. It's gonna fall. Held up by thoughts and prayers. Slightly lowered. There we go. Got that shit right here. Front to back. Got that disc and the manual. And the motherfucking manual. I got that shit. I kiss you. I love you. I kiss you. I got Underground 2 and Pro Skater 3 right here. All shit included. Back in the good old days when you bought the game and it had the game. I'm looking at you, Switch 2. I can't believe what you're doing, brother. You're not even gonna have the games on the physical cart. You're fucking... Wow. Who would have ever thought that this shit would be happening with gaming right now? That's a crazy new one. Back when they had booklets. Back when they had booklets with colored pictures, and it wasn't even black and white. They had coloring in that bitch. Damn, I sound old. For real, right, Casey? Exactly. Back when you're like on your way home from like Walmart or something, and you're wanting to open that shit up, they're like, open it at home. This is not takeout McDonald's. I don't have to wait till we get home to eat. I'm gonna open this bitch right now and smell that fresh paper. Am I going too deep into this? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, trying to mute this shit so I could play these videos. Okay, Spotify's just gonna have to fuck off. Let's just turn this down. I'll hear it, but you won't. It's fun for me. After these videos, let's see what team we want. A nice front blunt fakie. Nice backsmith. Donnie Barley. Creator of the Barley Grind. We got Element. A bunch of Bam Margera clips.
California like something like that.
I'm like, I don't want to, man. I don't know the lyrics. All you needed was Bam Margera to represent the whole Element fucking team brand. Crazy. That's how big he was. And then we got the flip team. We're going to be choosing our favorite little skate video. It doesn't matter what the brand is. Well, I guess it's up to you guys anyway. Oh, this one has a lot of talking and it's funny. Oh, I'm sad you can't hear it. What else sucks? What else sucks about skating? Skating? They're asking the kid what he thinks sucks about skating. Ah, just drinking in front of the kid. What else sucks? The whole video? What else sucks about that? Don't worry about that. In life, what sucks? Skating? Skating sucks? He's like, booze, drugs. Booze sucks, drugs sucks, life sucks. Everything sucks. I like that kid. I like that kid. He knows what's up. He knew what was up from early age. It all sucks ass. Or at least it will be once it starts to get too popular. When the money comes in, the personality of it goes out. At least on a global viewpoint scale. I mean, the passion's still going to be there for the individual. Sure. But the perception of it, that's what I'm talking about. That's with anything that gets extremely popular. And that's all for the girl one. The slow-mo clips and that crazy ass fucking ollie over the street that I used to think was real. That is not real. That is not actual footage of a guy ollieing over a street. I'm just gonna sing along to this shit, and you could pretend what it sounds like. Ding 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 ding. You can just imagine. Am I cringing it up too much? Is something cringing? Even if we are cringing, that's the flavor of the game. Oh, well, that's the flavor of my content. All right, so out of all of those, Birdhouse, Element, which one did you guys like the most, and which one should we pick and go with? I've already chosen Girl, so I already unlocked those boards. The story and all of that isn't going to change depending on which one you pick. The story and the characters that we encounter will still all be the same. For anyone who doesn't know. I pick? Ah, come on. Come on, Casey. Did Casey find a favorite? Yeah, for Bam and his comeback. Exactly. That's a good pick. For Bam and his comeback, which is sick. And the very last clip I saw of him, I think yesterday, he looked a bit slimmer than he did a couple months ago too. He looked slimmer. We're going Element. And now it changes my little UI. It's nice and hot pink now. And now we got some Element boards. You thinking Element too? That's what's up. Good pick. I agree. Now let's look at these boards. Start off with the nice purple. I like this one. I like this one. I really like this one. This one's cool. I like that one. We got a nice pink one. Are these all Bam Margera boards? He's the only Elements. I mean, every brand in this game only has one representative, like, sponsored skater in it anyway. So it's not like you'd be like, unless you go to the skate shop one, or no, yeah, you aren't going to be seeing like different people's signature boards. I think I remember seeing a video. I was watching Bam Margera's YouTube channel, or maybe it was someone else's YouTube channel, where they're always at Castle Bam, and he was showing boards on the wall. And I think I saw this graphic being on his wall, and I think he was talking about it. And I think he had a couple of different colorways of it too. Oh, we got Mike V as well. Okay, X-nay on that bullshit. I just said we do have 2 Element skaters in this game. We got Mike V and Bam. This one looks like a strip club with the black and pink. I like that one. Okay, I did ask the chat to pick last time for the board, so I'll pick this time. I'm going to go with this one. White, black, and blue. I like the colors. All right. Next chapter. Next one. Let's go. Oh, I could turn the game audio back up. I'm glad I caught that. I'm glad I didn't go into this and forget. It's a good thing I didn't full screen OBS. Otherwise, I would have plumb forgot. Oh, my favorite character.
Hey, what's up? You get in from the airport okay?
Those burgers, man.
Are you Todd, the team manager?
Those things are looking
Look,
thick.
I gotta finish this meal before I go out to eat, so here's my skateboard.
Out of audio gel.
The more coverage you get,
Those
the more
burgers
crazy
are looking
tricks
as
you land,
thick
the more
as
tours and free
Sammy.
gear for you, okay? Just push yourself, show us your Skittles, and everything is cool.
Skittles?
Skittles?
Skills! Skittles mean skills. What are you, from Idaho? Hey, look, the filmer's here to shoot some other guys. Go piggyback with them and get some coverage, all right?
Look at her. Staring at those burgers, starting to fucking... Mouth is getting drippy right now. Let's save it. I'm really digging this whole pink UI right now. I'm liking these boxes. All the text and everything. It's got that element style to it. Oh, yeah. We got the Grim Reaper. The tattoos aren't too good in this game. I mean, it's 2003. That's like the most detailed tattoo. All the other ones looked really blurry. They probably look better on the actual disc, but hey, I don't have anything to record from my fucking old-ass Nintendo Wii.
Yo, let's get some photos for your first magazine ad.
Wait, the Wii doesn't have an HDMI. Yeah, no. It doesn't. Yeah, no, it doesn't have that. There's no way. The Wii U I could, but I broke that shit. RIP to my old Wii U. I don't remember what. It was probably Call of Duty or something. I can't remember what pissed me off so much, but I put a nice dent in that bitch. I wasn't using it for like 4 years anyway. It was just like this Wii. It was being used as a stand for something. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that stack of DVDs holding up my webcam, the Wii is underneath all those game cases just to get it up to the right height. Is this too high? I guess the height for the webcam is still fine. I didn't put that case back.
We're gonna have you lay down some hammers on this 20 stair set.
It
All
works.
right, let's do this. Let me see something basic for
A
starters.
fucking webcam stand? Don't need it. Like fucking Cobra Commander from Angry Joe videos. I don't need it. Get a heel flip, get a backside heel. I was trying some backside heels the other day.
All right, let's take it up
I couldn't
a
get
notch.
one, but
Try to set down something a bit more difficult.
backside heels are weird because I'm not good at them. But every now and again, I mean, like mostly whenever I'm doing them, it doesn't feel like I know how to do them because I don't do them really often at all. But I get some perfect ones sometimes, and they're just like they flip and they spin 90 perfectly, and I can catch them and bring them the rest of the 90 degrees, and they just go. I only do them on pyramids though. I've never done one like down something or like a straight 180 degree spin with it. I'm doing them on like a pyramid, so I'd only have to go 90 or like a little bit over. Way easier.
Man, you're killing this spot. Let's get another big trick.
Okay, alright. A double emboss. Even back when I was playing this on the disc, I think that was before I reordered this one, my shit would freeze on this mission. I'd be playing it and I'd get a red screen of fuck.
Yo, you're unconscious, kid.
And then I'd have to just skip this mission and play other ones if I wanted to move on with the story. End it off with a tray. Beautiful. One of my favorites. What is life without a tray flip? I don't know. I couldn't picture it. That's like trying to picture life without fucking salmon. Without fried fish. Crazy. Or oatmeal. I couldn't imagine life without it.
Hey, think you could jump over this horse from way back on that rooftop?
This young ass sounding P-Rod.
Hey, get special and do a 540 flip over the horse and then acid drop onto the quarter pipe.
Simples. This is where we are starting to get into my favorite parts of the game. We're starting to build up into the story and hit some of my favorite levels. I like it. Once you start getting on this team and doing stuff with this is like my favorite. We're like getting into my Gucci area. Normally, I don't share my Gucci area. But this is a stream, so we're gonna, it's a meet, speak, and greet. So I have to get open, vulnerable, and when that happens, you gotta share the gooch. You know what I mean? Someone's gonna put me on the list. I'm I'm not gonna get any fucking Squarespace sponsors with my commentary. That was supposed to be first try. God damn it. It's for P-Rod. I gotta impress him. You should have did a boneless. Okay. They twisted my arm. I gotcha. Let's go and edit my special tricks finance. I haven't done that. I'm over here doing basic, not even my favorites. Come on. Give me my 360 varial. Give me my 900. The same ones I always use. That's taken? Really? What's on that? Oh yeah, the fucking 540 flip. I just learned that. Okay, back it out. Let's change the 540 flip to the semi flip. Up, down, square. Let's not mess around or play any games. We already know the way. I followed Rafiki. Wait, which one? Oh, okay. For the grinds, give me my Crook Dark Slide. Where is it at? I love me a good old Crook's Dark Slide. Moonwalk 5-0. We could change that. Give me the heel flip frontside invert. Love that one. Just for convenience sake for the playlist, I'm gonna cut this one right after I show you guys how to make that trick. Hopefully I can do it quickly. Let's see. Okay, give me the I feel like I'm making an order at a fucking restaurant. Give me the I'll take the Rusty Slide Primo. The fuck is that? She says. You gotta pay. Okay, I feel like with every joke I'm gonna make, it's gonna be something like kind of dark side. Red light district. I get kinky when I'm hungry. I need a meal. I need something to eat. Yeah, right. Oh. I thought that was the oh yeah. What's that one manual called? Wait, where is it? Wait. No, not the aw yeah. Where's that one? It might be the aw yeah. It might be the perfect special for good old Sammy. If that's the right special I'm thinking of. Mm-hmm. And that heel flip frontside invert. I almost forgot. Down, up. Alright, classic. Alright. I do normally change my flip tricks, my lip tricks. I normally change all that, but for speed's sake. Okay, let's go in and see if I can edit that backside flip. Create a new trick, so we're gonna add good old kick flip, right? We're gonna leave that, and then we're gonna add ourselves a rotation, a backside spin, 180, right? And then we're gonna add the ollie north, which is a, isn't it a, it should be a flip trick still, yeah. It's not gonna be in the grab trick, but unlike most flip tricks, this grab trick is holdable. Come on, you north, where you at? All right, so we got all our three. The order of them, I don't think matters, if I remember right. All right, see? So if we're looking at this animation, what we're gonna do is blend these two flip tricks and make it just look like a proper modern backside flip. All right, let's see if I can get this. So if I remember right, what you do is change the stop and start %. So see if I can get this. Let's look at the animation. Might have to do at the start of this. Let's put this up. And can I take the Ollie North and... Okay, no, I can't take the yellow bar and just scoot it. I have to, okay, see? They're already almost blending. I just got to get rid of that second foot flick. Okay. How in the hell? There we go. Oh, too much. Hold on. There we go. You see that? There we go. Now that's that juicy floaty kickflip where that front foot is like taking its nice old time coming back. Now we just gotta get our speeds right. We're gonna shorten. We're gonna shorten the kickflip, speed it up, and then we're gonna speed up the Ollie North. There we go. See that? Now that's looking like a good backside flip. That's how you want it to look. And then we're gonna speed up this back 180 because it's going way too fast. I had edited, I can edit this to make it fast enough so we could do it on flat ground without having to go off some ramp. I think that's good. Let's take the backside and change it down here a little bit. And then make it go a little bit faster so it finishes. Okay. Now let's speed up Ollie North a little bit. It's taking a little bit too long to end. Let's see if I can. It's just taking a little bit too long to get that front foot on. I want that front foot on faster. I think that's good. All right, I think that's good. Now we're gonna preview this. That's almost there. I just have to speed everything up a little bit more, but see how nice that's looking now? I feel like I'm playing Skater XL with those mods. I'm gonna have to clean it up a little bit. But that is, in a small nutshell, the trick creating. Yeah. And you could do all sorts of shit. You could blend in a grab to have like a very proper looking kickflip to indie where it looks like they're grabbing the board. They're not really, but they're blending the grab with the end of the kickflip so it looks really proper. I think this system is way cooler than the nailed it trick stuff that Project Aiden Proving Ground had. Way cooler. Craft your own animations to blend one to a new one. Blend them all into a new trick. We're gonna save this trick individually so that if I made another file, I could still swap this trick onto that because it's all in the same, you know, memory card. Yeah, memory card. Now, wasn't that nice? Didn't we learn something today? And it's not even DLC. Ah, shit. I thought I was hitting space. Whatever, we'll just save it as backside. We'll change that some other time. Keep it. Cool. I could put that on a trick slot, but it's a little too slow. It's not really finished. All right. And now you know what used to be possible. Think you'll see that in a new Tony Hawk game? Hell no.
What's up, rookie? We're gonna shoot some of your tech stuff.
Oh, my tech stuff.
There's a crew waiting up on the roof of the tunnel building. They set up some stuff for you.
Someone call up Mark Succi. We're getting tech now.
Manual all the way through both big arches. Oh, and in the middle of it, pop a flip trick over the traffic barrier.
Ooh.
We'll just need one shot, so make it count. We'll figure out the trick when you get up there.
Very nice. First try, professional. We're not button flipping over here. No anxiety. High anxiety? But like that Suicide Machine song? No way. Simples. No sweat. My thumbs don't even hurt yet. Thankfully, we're playing this on a fucking Xbox controller. Would you ever play this online and skate with other people? I have Thug Pro. I haven't played it much, but I do have Thug Pro. That exists. Yeah. I did get on there with a person. I didn't get so into it that I tried to find someone with a Discord and get into a voice thing yet, but that would be fun as fuck. I could try that. It's fun, but Thug Pro, well, I was about to say some goofy shit and say Thug Pro is only online free skate. Nope. There's a lot of, there's time attack and skate and stuff like that. But the thing about Tony Hawk is, with me, I know I'm not try-harding as much as I think the regular skater or player would be, trying to get like 42 million. I never really played this game to try to get the biggest scores imaginable. I just played it over and over and over. This online, wait, that works? Without Thug Pro? I saw it, I just didn't click on it. You definitely aren't talking about an actual PS2. No way. That's wild. Hold on, I have to try that. This online works? No. There's no way. I must have to download a plugin or something for the... Nah. I don't believe it. On actual PS2 and emulator? Okay, you must be talking about that. You have to set up your network device. Yeah, there's no way this... Yeah. My DNS? Oh, shit. Ethernet network adapter. This? Oh my god. This really works. What? The first one? I am plugged in through Ethernet, but... Okay. Connection settings. Auto detect. This is wild. I didn't expect to get into this. I feel like a friend's taking me down a sketchy street, and I don't know what's down there. What is all this? I feel like I would do auto detect. For the settings, auto obtain, DNS, set to no. Oh shit. DNS server. 0.7. Oh Jesus Christ. That's gonna disappear before I can. 45 dash 7 dash or 7 dot period 228 197. type that in for server 1. Wow. 000 for server 2. Four zeros. All right. No period after the last 0, or do I put a period after the last 0? Did you just like look this up just now? There's no way you've memorized all these numbers. Wild, these mathematical brains. So no period after the last 0. 0? 0, brother? It's 4 in the morning, don't blame me. My verbiage should have went out the window, and I'm out of drink. My tea is empty. I can honestly use a snack and a little bit of a break. I can come back in like 30. Again, I'm planning to stay up until the sun comes out, so we got about 2 hours. And then I'm going skating, and then I'm coming home, and then I'm sleeping, and then I'm waking up, and I'm streaming, and then I'm skating, and then I'm sleeping. All right, if that's done, okay, hold up. Gotta get my name in there. I'll just make it Gatlin instead of Sammy. I could go Sammy, but this is my online alias. Okay. Let's save it. I would never have thought in a million years that this would be running. This makes me think that people would still be using it on the old PS2, but that can't still be its service. That's why I wouldn't expect this to work. Oh, net play. I definitely skimmed over that setting in the emulator, bimulator. I like to use code phrases so the government can't come snatch me up. For the evil of downloading things. All right, I'll definitely check into that some other time. But I think for now, this is a good place to leave off. My stomach is a bubbling. Hey, gotta take a break. But how was that for a nice intro into this? And we're already halfway through the fucking game. In 3 hours. Talk about a speed run. All right. I'm gonna cut this for now. Oh, I hope that was a good time at least. We jumped into some nostalgia, went back to our 7-year-old self, talked about some skating and some gaming. Yeah. For the culture. Fun. Yeah. Have yourself a nice snack time to yourself. I'll be back in like an hour maybe. Maybe less, but I'll definitely be right back. Maybe less than an hour. Oh. Gotta watch that copyright infringement. But yeah. All right. I'll see you later.